and she simply asks you, before taking the amulet, what was I like as a model?
Fuck, it's enough. Francis kind of, I don't know. It's like he's standing. How can I say this? Fuck.
He's so emotional.
Actually, I'm not kidding. Francis is still standing almost entirely just through like the whole thing happened so fast his legs didn't have a chance to give out under him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And just through sheer like reflex, he says in a very shaky voice, "You were human." More than I ever expected anyone like you to be.
Sort of thinks to herself for a moment. Is that good? Do you see it as a good thing?
Yes, very more than more than. Uh, I assume. Can Riona see into Francis's past?
Maybe.
I
You're
think as
not
he's kind of
sure
stumbling, trying to
the
get those
full
words
sort
out.
of extent.
Yeah. He's kind of stumbling and trying to get these words out. It's, I don't know, those countless nights as a child of hoping and praying for someone or something. Those defining memories that made him so wary of any kind of divinity. For the first time, those beliefs were challenged truly, and she proved him wrong.
You all have obviously come here to present the memories of my avatar back to me. Now I would like your honest opinions. Do you think it would do me any good to take them back? Is what I did worth seeing? Are you all worth witness?
You were kind, and you had no reason to be. You were funny, and you made mistakes, and you laughed with us, and you learned with us. We would not still be alive if not for you. We a small group of mortals, but you made an impact on us greater than I ever thought possible.
She sort of stands up and begins pacing. And it's weird after seeing, such a feat from a being, sort of see her walking in front of you, like tapping her left index finger upon her blue cheek. That's strange. Because I didn't make her with any of those things in mind. So all of you must have had some kind of influence on her as well. I'm surprised. And she chuckles out loud to herself for a moment as she looks towards the sky, and turns back to you all. And it's been a very long time since that has happened. And she reaches out with her hand once again towards you, Francis, and just kind of closes it a few times in like a motion that denotes she wishes for you to throw the amulet towards her.
Francis, he looks at it and he's holding it very tightly in his hands. I don't know, as if it's this very fragile, precious thing to him. And almost reluctantly and worriedly, he throws it.
I think seeing your hesitation, she'll go, I will take good care of her. And she catches it very gently from the midst of the cool cliffside air. You see she holds it for a moment, looks at it, and looks at it with great intent, unmoving, unblinking over the course of about 30 seconds, before turning around and throwing it off of the edge of the cliff. And for a moment, you guys are like, I think there's a flash, and your heads are like, what the hell is she doing? And then you'd see something very peculiar happen. You'd see a pace back over to the rock, fall against it, and begin laughing hysterically. To the point where she's nearly in tears, like you've never seen someone laugh at a joke before. And wiping some of the tears of laughter from her eyes, she would look towards all of you and go, now that was an adventure, wasn't it?
Gabriel's gonna nudge Francis.
Francis is gonna charge forward and fucking hug her.
That's not what I meant, but okay. Is that? Oh, that's not okay.
It is not like hugging the avatar of Rayna where she was mortal. As you run into her and hug her, it's like you kind of run into her and then reach your arms around and realize she is not moving. There is no amount of force that a mortal could physically exert upon this being in front of you that could ever get it to move a single centimeter. And I think she looks up at you and smiles, not necessarily reciprocating the hug, but not running away from it. She even started to form ideas of her own. And she's responding in not the same sort of mortal way, expressive way that her avatar did. It's clearly evident that this is not a being of emotions you can sort of comprehend, nor is the gesture of a hug in its simplicity regarded as sort of as a mortal would, in my best way to explain it.
Mhm.
She came up with an idea, one that in my moment of reflection now, I think is very wonderful. And you helped her with that. And that is freedom. You spent a lot of time on the sea. Within the clutches of my domain that runs around most of this earth. And it's truly freeing, isn't it? The open ocean. Don't you think?
Absolutely.
And I think there's plenty of people who it would do a lot of good for. And so, Francis Diamondback, I'd like to bestow an offer upon you. An offer that will require more deeds. And I suppose now that I think about it, it's more of an objective. I need a patron saint of freedom. Now you must understand that this is not something that I can bestow upon you yet. Because a patron saint of freedom needs to be someone that every person kept captive can pray to. They can clutch amulets of. Every person willing to escape their city or country life to the high seas and make something of themselves without the influence of others. To make manifest a destiny of their own will look towards that patron saint. And it seems like you're someone who stands for that above all else. One day, I think you can become that person. But the people must recognize it before I do, because ultimately, that was the deal we brokered. I do not choose the saints. I listen to the people. That is the way of worship. That is how we get this world free of what it once was. So now, I ask you this. Having just eaten the largest humble pie I ever had, as you see the amulet sink to the bottom of the ocean off the edge of the cliffside, will you help me in this endeavor? Francis, Diamondback.
And during this whole speech, Francis is like beaming like a fucking idiot, right, to the rest of the party. he's so fucking excited. Absolutely, I'm your man. Consider it done.
Nice.
Well then, you have all given me a lot to think about. You. And I noticed that on the waters, my Dick brother did this to you. And so I will offer you a similar favor without some of the catches. And she flicks you a coin, Francis. A similar one that Thon flicked to, or at least you found on the ship. Except this one is a picture of the visage of Thon that you saw on the other coin, but it happens to have like googly eyes sort of carved into it and a stupid expression on its face.
Fuck yeah.
Same Arthur.
That rocks.
And so you gain boon of the Stormborn.
Hey.
Ooh.
You finally got the reward you were meant to have if only Madeline didn't take it away from you.
Marcus, I like to pull the card.
That never happened.
And so you would simply see, once you release her from this strange hug, she backs towards the cliff. And you see her fingers slowly sort of grow a little bit and then turn bluer and bluer until you see her whole form melt into a puddle off of the cliff. She does not leave in the same spectacle that she arrived in. She simply melts back into the ocean. And this coin is a one-time use. Divine Intervention from Rayona. It's an action to use.
Use it better than I ever did.
Francis is gonna run back over to the party and he's gonna fucking pull Gary on this big ass hug. Francis is a hugger.
Do you hug the new party member too?
Get in here, fuck
A
it.
true northern entrance.
Get in here.
It's alright. This seems like a special moment. It's okay. Alright.
It's already in motion. It's too late. I'm sorry.
Damn. Don't worry, you kind of get used to it.
God, life is so
It's strange having
cool.
someone whose arms are so big that he can, in fact, bear hug the entire party.
Just a little concerning, but hey, I mean, what else can we do? Except the hug. It's really not. It's not like we can escape.
It would hurt so bad. Just thinking about it. With an extra person too. He did it before and it barely fit everyone, and then as an extra person he's like, I'll do the same thing.
Absolutely.
Sorry, let me edit this Rayona top file, shall we?
Can I give everyone my
Goddess of
message?
water,
Is it
the ocean,
end of
weather, vengeance, tricks, love,
break?
banquets, and then I'm going to add in bold here, and freedom. There we go. Your actions. The South have changed the god. Go on, Liam.
What was this?
Shoot
Oh,
again,
yes.
brother.
Is it end of like our break? Can I'll think basically I can make magic items up to uncommon. I can do it in like a quarter of the time and half the gold cost. So can I make 5 uncommon items for 500 gold in this like week to week and a half break that I got?
Shoot what uncommon items you like to make.
Feather token, haste spell, tattoo, immovable rod, glamour weave, studded leather armor.
Right,
Oh, wait, I
send
don't
them
even have
to
to make-
send them to me.
I only have to make 4. Hang on.
You only have to make 4. Okay, let's. No, I'm saying it's doable. I just want to know which items you're giving out.
Shh, no one heard me say that.
Sorry, give me a sec.
I don't know if Gabriel already has that. I'm not sure, but it's so
Has what?
nothing. Nothing.
Just
Whatever
do
it is,
it.
give it
Sorry,
to me.
give me.
I want it.
Yeah. Up here amongst yourselves, kings and queens. I'm just vetting some artificer bullshit.
Oh,
Okay.
I couldn't be.
So now that we've had that conversation with Riona, how are you feeling, Francis? She seems to really take a.
smiling really big.
She seems to kind of want to make you kind of like her champion. Feels like.
I mean, look at me.
That's Gabriel's job now. That's
No, he does make a good point. I mean, he's a great looking champion.
He's a great looking champion, Madeline. Stop bringing me up in every conversation you have.
Why, thank you, Gabriel.
just gotta talk about my favorite person, of course, Gabriel. So, but where are we
I got a
going?
body made of stained glass. Look at this.
So where are we going next, guys? Are we staying
Here, Gabriel will speak up and say, well, I was thinking of asking Lenore what she would like to do. We could either explore the city, or if she wants to go straight to business, I can begin contacting our contacts here in Alden and start arranging meetings, diplomatic meetings, to introduce the Brunark Kingdom to Alden.
Mhm.
Well, I should like very much to explore a bit and get to know the Northern Way before we start talking to anyone specifically.
Absolutely.
If we have time, of course.
Yes, we have plenty of time. I don't even think anyone knows that we're here. So I will regret to announce, however, that anything you see will not be as spectacular as Riona, who recently showed up. I might add that is not a common experience here in the North. Gods don't just show up. That just happens.
I'm just
Okay, I
for
was
some
going
reason.
to ask, should I be accustomed to this? Okay, good.
Yeah, no, this is just. I mean, we are a little bit big deals, so but the average person, no, this is not very common.
Oh, is Madeline here? She's here.
I'm right behind you.
No, we left.
Madeline would.
I'm asking,
Madeline.
I want to make sure.
I think for the sake of story, like Madeline arrived like with books in hand 2 minutes before Barbado cast this spell.
Okay.
So it's like the introduction is basically now.
Yeah,
I want to
by the way, Lenore.
make sure there's no like magic mirror.
yeah.
Madame Madeline, I have something for you. And I'll pull into my my messenger bag.
Oh,
And you'll see Lenore ruffles around a bit, and she pulls out a pair of bracers, and she offers them to you.
Yeah.
okay.
I hope you don't
Madeline's-
find this at all forward, but I noticed you were looking at it very well, covetously during the ceremony. So I pulled out strings, and these are for you.
Madeline's going to be a little dumbstruck, but She drops the books instantly. Oh, I'm sorry. Starts throwing them into her bag. Wow. I feel a little underprepared. I apologize. I wish I would have been able to get you something in return. But
Oh,
thank you.
not at all. You flatter me with your politeness, but the company of your continued friendship, I'm sure, will prove to be more than a gift. Please take them.
Well, thank you. I will endeavor to make sure everything you say comes true. Then, but I apologize. I probably will be asking 1,001 questions about your people, your culture, whatnot. Finding another set of humans living in a whole different continent of the world is quite fascinating, really. As Madeline saying that she's putting on the bracers, absolutely.
Yeah. Roll me a wisdom save for you. No, I'm just kidding.
Let's see what I've made it. I feel like I would have made it. I feel like
Nah.
I made it. 22.
Fail. No.
Sylvanas' DC was 23, remember?
Yeah, it's the Sylvanas DC. He's like, it's so nice to be in this new home.
Marcus.
They are the braces of defense. You can look at the item. They are the same ones the guy was wearing. They're the same ones you let Sylvanas possess you to steal from the burning library.
Absolutely, as one does.
You can make me an investigation check just to be sure. Make me an investigation check, Madeline.
Oh, please. 23.
Oh!
Please.
You are confident, without a shred of doubt in your mind, that these are in fact the ones that the guy was wearing.
I'm instantly attuning to it. Let's not.
You have to unattune to something. What are you going to unattune to?
I only am tuned to the Reborn Blade and the Prismatic. Prio class shard. Those are the only two things.
You had an extra slot this whole time?
No, I was attuned to lemon.
Lemon.
Yes, absolutely. Listen, okay, too early. Definitely, Madeline is trying her best not to look like she's like fawning over this, but she's very much while realizing shamefully a little bit like all this, and I rough there. But yeah, she puts it on. My AC is fucking huge. Lenore, I must thank you. I'm sure you must have to pull a few strings to get this. If there's anything I can do for you, don't be afraid to ask.
Well, I would welcome any questions you have, as you mentioned. That was my people in Kingdom. I would be happy to share knowledge with you.
Well, I appreciate that. I hope you don't mind, Madeline. But since we have this free time, I'm just curious. Do you how far back does your written history go?
DM, how far back does your
DM? written history? Yeah, I got you.
Just say whatever you want.
The actual written number and the actual written number and the sort of legend of it are two different numbers. Legend says the kingdom's been going for roughly 8,000 years. Actual recorded history says it's more like 3,500 years, which, granted, 3,500 years for a single kingdom, it is older than just about any kingdom in the north. Like, it is endured, and part of that is the isolationist policies that have sort of, and how isolated it is from any other, expansionist empires. But yeah, it's very, very old. 3,500 is the general rule of thumb. But legend says it's more. You're educated enough to go, it's probably not 8,000.
Damn.
I relate this to Matt.
Well, thank you. And she's already starting to. I'm just curious. Has your kingdom always the same royal family, or some transitions. If you don't mind me asking.
Well, aside from the most recent change in power, Murders.
Always been the Vonarchs. Your dynasty runs hundreds and hundreds of generations.
Jesus Christ.
There we go.
Damn.
It might be the single longest, like, full empire that you've heard of, Madeline. Other than, like, there's a few singular, like, cities in the north, but they've changed hands a lot. In terms of, like, an empire itself being that old, unheard of.
Yeah, Madeline, as she's writing this down, I must say I'm quite impressed that in the north we don't have any quite as long as, well, apparently you have back home. Kingdoms, sorry, to be more specific there. I mean, I know that you had like the elven fae, the dwarfs, like you have your other kind of kingdoms nearby you, I assume. Because there hasn't been, I'm sure there's some conflict between you and the other kings, but it seemed rather peaceful during the unless
In truth, the Bunarchs put ourselves in being quite militant. I know that you met the princess personally, as a matter of fact.
yes. It seems like the royal family might enjoy the scraps here and there.
How acutely put. As for our illustrious neighbors, the dwarves, we are very blessed to know many years of peace with them, thanks to the tribute system they so diligently pay, and to our goodwill as kindly neighbors. A peace we hope to uphold for many years to come.
Madeline writes down, humans have fossilized the dwarves.
Damn.
Yeah, absolutely. Damn, that's considering the dwarves had some pretty impressive weaponry. That's shit. Okay. And those the creatures that the royal guard and the family seems to have.
Yes, our mounts. Beautiful creatures.
Yeah, I'm just curious, how did that come about?
Well, I would be
I'm
happy
happy
to
to
talk to you
give you
on
stuff,
the
yeah.
way. Let's keep moving.
And at this perfect injunction, Madeline Olympia Chouse II,
Oh no.
this happened last time you were in the north. So it's going to happen again. There's about 20 Golders speedy couriers that all arrive at the same time through different portals that open around you. And the first thing is the smell of warm food. What the rest of you guys see is a load of small portals open around Madeline. Dozens.
Instantly
There's a
just
small
makes me red.
air elemental carrying a chest that goes out of each of them. Zoom, 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 zoom. And they all turn towards Madeline. All these tiny little air elementals dragging these chests. They've just peered out of thin air. And they'll go, Madeline Olympia Chaucer II. All in like this weird like chorus.
Yes.
A gift basket from Madeline Olympia Chaucer I. Delivered on, and then you just get like a load of different dates.
My mom has
And they are dropped around you, and it looks like they kind of pile onto each other. It kind of looks like, you know, the cornucopia at the center of the Hunger Games, just a giant pile of stuff.
This also isn't a traditional northern welcome. This is just a Madeline thing, Lenore.
And the first thing you'll notice is the lovely smell of baked goods and food coming off them. It seems that they are all still warm.
magic is truly wonderful. Madeline will grab some of the, hand it off. I guess why don't we eat first, and we can continue walking around the city. No point of letting this food goes to waste, and Madeline will start passing food out. I'm guessing no one's taking anything, or
Well, I do.
Gabriel will
Yes,
take the
taking
food.
it.
Yes, absolutely. It's free food. Gabriel will send a sending spell to Madeline Chaucer the First.
oh my god, no!
Because her own daughter can't do it with her current capabilities.
Madeline's probably
yeah.
seeing Gabriel do this.
Gabriel, don't bother. The sending doesn't go through.
Of course it fucking
Oh,
does.
she's
She's
not on this
watched-
plane.
No, she's absolutely warded against those sorts of things.
Block your ass. Black.
She would have an amulet against proof against detection,
You've
which
been black.
just
So you
wards
use the whole attunement slot on that?
those
I mean, I
sorts of
guess-
things.
To be fair,
listen,
that's
Listen,
good
these
stuff.
these archmages, they're not going to war. Their attunement slot's going to be used up on
Yeah.
things of convenience.
Yeah.
Now, imagine you're a celebrity, which basically Madeline's parents are both very powerful mages. Do you want to constantly get bombarded with sending spells
It's an auto
in your mind
block.
at all hours of the day? It's just what she's got is the equivalent of just turning notifications off on her phone.
Can she still check them? Like, does she have a voicemail?
Who knows?
Hey, Gabriel. Actually, no, sorry. This is a Velky question. Velky, would you happen to know how to make sending stones, by any chance?
Yeah, I'm sure I could make sending stones. I've used them before. I don't
Okay, I
think
figure we should probably. I think we should probably all get one, for as a group, if you don't mind, because I think it would help in case, for whatever reason, we start splitting up and doing our own little shopping, and for some reason, some people get either ambushed or some people like discover some like great mystery. Figured just in case.
How does that
I
work?
think that's a great idea, Madeline, and I'm happy for you to fund it.
Do we have like, is it like a 5-way thing where we can all talk to each other, or is it like you call Francis, I call Lenore, you call Baba Doe, or how does that work?
Is mechanically,
that's-
is there a 5-way sending stone?
This is half a DM question, but I've said it in character for some reason.
Mechanically, I think you can certainly look for 6 interlinked sending stones that'll once you put one on the walkie-talkie, it'll send across to everyone. Velky is an artificer. You're a level 13 artificer. I think you know that exists.
Hey.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and
What's
All
same as
mine
a sending
still
stone?
Ranger
Everyone
sidekick.
has one charge. So you can link to everyone once,
Mhm.
and then they have to use their link to respond. So you guys have to keep track of that, that you've used your charge.
Yeah.
But yeah,
right, but still, it's better as an emergency thing,
Yes.
like split up or something.
No, I
that
think
way,
it's a good
um,
idea.
Yeah.
I can try get one while we're in Tithadis, but I kind of just spent the past 2 weeks working on these silly little things for everyone. I did not make any sending stones.
Well, no, that's okay. Well, and again, I can pay for some. So and of course though, Lucky, I mean, you've been putting in a lot of work, so I don't want to over. Just figured it might be a good idea.
No, it's good. I like to stretch my skills every now and then. Try something I haven't done before. Or we can just buy
Awesome.
it. We're kind of rich. We'll see what we can find.
Do you think it'd be cheaper to buy or to actually?
It'd be cheaper to make it, but it's a matter of time. How long do we have? If we need to
Good
rush
point.
over to escort styles, it might, I don't know if time is of the essence.
That's fair enough. Actually, is Lenore? Will you be joining us on that little excursion?
As long as I am welcome, I would be happy to accompany you.
Well, I mean, we're more than willing to take you. I'm curious, how skilled are you? And I mean, I know the royal family seems very militant. How skilled are you in combat.
Your concern is appreciated. Not to worry, I can handle it myself. Exactly.
That is yet to be proven. For now, we will believe.
I say that in character.
I appreciate any assistance,
Yeah.
but if we are responsible for your death, it doesn't look great on us, does it? Yeah.
Are we? I mean, I figured let's first show her around the city, and if would you be willing to show us maybe a demonstration, like a mock combat scenario with one of us?
You wish to spar?
I never would say no to a sparring match.
I would hate to decline.
Oh shit. Well then, do we need to actually should we find a location to maybe outside the city might be better?
Are we right? Are you guys about to scrap in the middle of the city?
Wait, sorry, I missed it. What are we doing? What happened?
We're fighting. We're fighting.
Absolutely,
Right now.
Girls gotta establish a dominance here.
I'm yelling at the crowd. They're gonna fight! Look, watch!
Let's get a big crowd around.
Hey, here's some rations I got for you. All right, put them up.
Wow, did she do that knowing that she was like, wait,
fight.
this is gonna be too easy. Here, have these just in case.
So this is you guys are pretty far away from civilization at the moment. You're on a cliffside. Like Pythides is right on the horizon, more than 50 miles away. There's towns in between, but you guys are probably 3 miles from a town, from the closest to a seaside fishing town.
Awesome. Well, I'm
Gabriel's gonna turn to you, Madeline, and say, "Is this wise?"
I figured if we want to make sure we are confident in her skills, a demonstration I don't think hurts too much. I'm not going to be doing anything too, violent or lethal, I think.
Well, Lenore also has a diplomatic meeting, and
I like the I
or
think.
so, but well, I wouldn't mind seeing you get beaten, Madeline.
Wow. Thank you for the confidence, Gabriel. Actually, but that is a good point, Lenore. If you'd rather wait until after the meeting, I mean, we can definitely do that, but I feel like we have at least a couple healers that should be able to fix any bruising and stuff rather quickly.
Everyone, I would like to make a proposition with this new arrangement, excluding the two of you. I am happy to take bets for whoever's going to win for the fight. I know this is rather uncharacteristic of me. However, I think this is something we can do in the spirit of the unveiled. Call it character development and learning how to have fun on my part. I will place, let me see, 50 gold coins on Lenore to win.
What?
150 on the door!
150 on Lenore? Okay, that's 50 for me.
Sorry,
150
Madeline.
for
I'm sorry.
Francis.
I just thought like a student.
I will
Take that
put-
out. Will you be participating?
I will put 100 gold on Madeline.
100 on Madeline and Dougie.
Thank you.
It doesn't seem right. 150 on Madeline.
Okay, let me write that down. Very good, very good.
So the pot is divided evenly amongst the winners, I suppose.
No point fight.
But I suppose how we're going to run this is like first person to be incapacitated. PvP is fun. Just want to get confident between the two players for the sake of session. I'm fine with PvP, but I just want to make sure that you guys are both chill with a sparring match.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not throwing everything.
Which,
This is just a sparring match.
Okay.
and Mads, you
Happy
cool
to
with
do
running
it.
it?
Above table, Madeline is very rusty with playing combat, so happy to do it still. But if I'm slow, I apologize.
No, don't worry. I really only have like one skill set.
I got my eyes glued on Gabriel, waiting for him to do something. He's gonna subtle spell some shit. I can smell it.
No worries. Here's what we'll do. We're gonna use the sake of the map here. What's a fair starting distance?
We're right next to the cliff.
Let's.
Back to back.
Yeah, you're right next to. I'm talking like starting apart. Now I think 60 feet is reasonable
Okay.
for a D&D duel. Now correct me. Yeah, if anyone objects,
I'm perfectly
it'll
fine.
start on the edge. It'll start on the edge of the cliff. We'll say 10 feet from the cliff.
Okay.
And so anyone wishing, so we'll have Madeline and Lenore both roll initiative, and then anyone who also wishes to get involved may also roll initiative. And we'll do theater of the mind. If this is what we're up to, then
Can I go ahead and just summon my book, please?
yes, that's something you can. Yeah.
I will summon
Absolutely.
my book and my knife.
There you go.
Yeah. What does this look like?
So as we take our positions for this duel, I think Lenore takes her right hand, and there's a bit of a glimmer beneath her glove and her sleeve, and she kind of just waves her hand, kind of like she's like playing piano in the air, and a book pops out of space, like as from the void, just kind of plops into her palm, and then she waits a beat, holds out her left hand, waits a beat, and then sure enough, a knife pops out of the air and falls into her palm.
Well, that is. Madeline says she takes off her jacket, and then is going to take off her vest. Hands them over to whoever's going to be holding, or like maybe leaves it on a rock so that way it doesn't get too ruined.
Rips the sleeves off, mugs down.
Absolutely.
DM, how far of a drop is the cliff?
I'm gonna say an even 150 feet.
Even 150. Okay.
And we'll say it's up to the players. If someone it's up to the players to tap out, or I'll take a majority from the spectators within reasonable. So if Lenore pushes Madeline off the cliff and she falls off,
GG.
and the audience considers this a duel, they may
call it as
they may
a
go.
victory. Yeah.
They may call it as a victory. And so, could you give me an initiative roll, Lenore? And I will add you to initiative. Since you don't have a token yet, I can.
Brutal.
You can use the princess's token.
That's okay.
That's okay, he says, as he rolls the highest initiative.
That's the person who's also in the initiative for some fucking reason.
So because I'm kind of running this at the moment from like my laptop, I don't have any music or anything. Because I'm on a laptop in a trailer park. So you'll have to bear with me. But without further ado, I suppose we can get started. No need to move the tokens or anything. You're 60 feet apart, 10 feet. To the west of you is a 150-foot sheer cliff face drop.
Awesome.
And the spectators can be sort of scattered about conveniently.
Awesome. Madeline will.
As the monk is always going to challenge someone to the ones.
Absolutely. Madeline will take out her small, almost like a burnt, like red glow around it. She does a simple bow. Lenore, I thank you for doing this. I can't wait to see what you can do. And if you do win, I will let you know that I will accept it gracefully. And Madeline will, of course, step with the wind, run up to her, so she's right next to her, and then we're going. So she pulled out a knife. Madeline will use her knife. We'll go from there. First strike. Does the 22 hit?
22, that hits.
Okay. Do you mind making a Constitution saving throw for me, please?
Sure.
Oh, we're doing this. We're doing this.
It's a 14.
All right. And then the second strike.
Remember, you do have portent as well.
Oh yeah.
Whenever you wish to
right.
use them.
But they already rolled, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. That's all right. That's all right. Just thought I'd shoot a reminder in here since we're getting started into combat, and this is a new character for you. I might be liberal with the portent, but for now, if you did want to override, because Madeline stat wise is a monk, so you might not want to. You might not want to hitting you, but also her plus to hit's pretty high. I think you got like an 8 or a 7 or something. So it might not be in attack rolls. It might be on her saves.
30 hits.
But that's up to you.
Okay, so just 25 points of damage.
25. You're right. Oh, math. Damn it.
All right. Madeline will, as technically goes back to her turn because. No.
Gabriel.
Oh, sorry, Gabriel.
I'm thinking
because you have a subtle spelling sorcerer
that could influence the tide. To be honest, I don't think there's anything I can do here to really change things up. That Madeline won't notice.
A whole person till the stun runs out.
No,
you don't know what you don't know what Lenore can do.
Yeah, absolutely. I could just assume that it's Lenore doing it. So.
That's true. Should I? But your wisdom save is pretty good.
Gabriel can gaslight. We've seen you do it. She's a monk. I mean, it's like monks. I don't think get proficiency.
Monks get proficiency.
Do you have proficiency in everything now, or is it next level?
No, it's next level.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Subtle spell, psychic glance.
Oh.
There we go.
On whom?
Oh, of course, on Madeline.
Yeah,
Okay,
don't worry. This was always going to be a 2. Don't you worry.
Okay. I was gonna say, oh my goodness, I'm a monk and I'm getting lanced. Yeah, okay. Heard. Understood.
The sorcerer's trying to bring Madeline's ego down.
Absolutely.
Sure.
And which is always more. What kind of save would that be?
Int.
Intelligence. Awesome.
Ooh.
You okay, so now both of you are just standing still.
So what happens is it goes to Lenore's turn. At the end of the turn, she recovers from the stunning strike.
Mm-hmm.
At the end, it then goes to Madeline's turn, who is also stunned, and it goes back to your turn, Gabriel.
Again.
Okay, let me think.
Do some evil.
Should I actually just hold person Madeline?
Gabriel, why do you look like you're thinking so hard? What are you thinking about?
Yeah. I suppose from Madeline's perspective, she ran up, punched, stunned Lenore a few times, then was like, took a lot of psychic damage.
That's kind of
That's your guilt, Madeline.
Subtle spells like
Both concentrating so hard. I wonder what they're
Another
feeling
insight
Go again.
from Madeline.
Wait. Slow spell what, dude?
spell.
Psychic lens again.
This is all Lenore.
Are those crazy?
You took 25 damage from that last spell, by the way.
How much of my hands got to be touching her for it to count as lay on hands? You know, like poker.
You would have to sprint over Francis and lay on hands. It'd be like very obvious intervention. Gabriel can basically make spells invisible, and thus
Damn.
is in a ridiculous. Yeah,
That's terrible.
Lenore, it goes back to you, and you're not sure how this has happened. Like Madeline punched you a few times, and then it looks like she's just like.
Yeah, she's seizing in front of me.
stunned.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
You beat
I'm
that
going to
guy
go
without
ahead.
even touching it.
This should work. This should work. I'm going to use one of my portents. I'm going to use my 7 on you, Madeline. Could you go ahead and tell me what your Constitution saving throw bonus is, and I'll tell you if you save what I'm about to do to you.
It's 2.
So you fail. Okay. And I'm also going to use my meta magic to do distance spell on Vortex Warp, and I'm going to teleport her into the ocean.
Vortex Warp needs to be on solid ground, but I like where you're coming from.
Or liquid,
You can
They can support it.
or in a liquid that can
it-
support the target without the target
It can
having to
support the target.
squeeze. So she can go into the ocean.
Madeline, what
Fair.
have you been doing? Like, what the fuck?
So yeah, she kind of like doesn't even open her book. She kind of just like flicks and snaps her finger, and you are in the water.
Oh, bravo! Bravo! Very well done, Lenore.
What even just happened?
She's got some powerful magic.
So you're 150 feet down the cliff, Madeline. And I
Drown.
think that's probably game. Yeah, drown. You can swim. You swim. You're not in like
Well,
full plate
I-
armor.
Oh wait,
I'm
I
stunned.
wouldn't send her the full 180 feet, mind you, because it doubles the range. Could I do it just to the surface?
Oh, just to the surface of the liquid.
Just so she's not drowning. She's just on the water.
Yeah.
Just dipping her
Well,
toe in the
the
water.
thing is, like, Vortex Warp, it just teleports you to that place. So she just stand on top of the liquid and then just fall in. But, like, she can swim, so it's
Also,
fine.
she's still
You
stunned,
don't
but
you
she
don't
should-
necessarily
she should
teleport her
hold
underwater.
for 6 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't want to do that.
Yeah, so Madeline's that's fine. That's fine. She's level 13. She can handle it. But yeah, so you are still stunned, Madeline, because of how it works. So you kind of fall into the water and you're like, oh my god, this is going to be the end. What's happening to me? I'm sinking. This is terrible. And then the stuns breaks and you swim up to the surface. Unless you
Oh, it was a good hit.
Wow, you're
Gabriel's
very
just
smart
drenched in
combatant.
sweat.
This was the 150 gold.
It was-
That. What the fuck was that?
It was very strange how they just stopped like that.
She has some powerful magic. She has. These
Yeah,
are-
wow.
I'm gonna, while everyone's talking, I'm gonna despawn my book really quick.
I'm just curious, how close, Francis, were you to Gabriel?
I'm standing right there. I'm just fucking
I'm right next
clueless.
to him.
Gabriel would
Fair
never
enough.
cheat. You kidding me? Come on.
What I stand for is order. Cheating is something I would never do. I would abhor the very notion of it.
deception
Is there
check.
Yeah, correct. Deception check.
Well, you just like
Could
stood
make
there
a
for
deception.
12 seconds. What even happened?
This is just for the sake of vibes. 26. Yeah, it's pretty convincing.
Can I,
It's
can I,
it's pretty convincing.
can I go to the edge and like call
You know?
down to Madeline?
You see her climbing up the cliff.
Would you like a hand?
Give me just a second. And Madeline will just step with the wind. And dash.
You can climb up a cliff.
Climb that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Level 13 monk. I'm not.
I'm-
Yeah, if you're like level 3, I'd go give me an athletics check. Yeah.
I'm
Oh yeah,
running
because
up
you can
the
run on
cliff.
walls, right?
Yeah, so I'm just running straight up the cliff.
Out of curiosity, was there
It's
a
like those
visual
speed
component to
bouldering
Lenore's
competitions.
portent when she used it?
Yes, you would have seen she would have enchanted something under her breath, but it was mostly a somatic motion. And I believe you would seen that same glow about her, but it didn't come from the book, it came from her.
I think Gabriel will probably notice that, and it's probably something that he doesn't recognize. He'll turn to Velky and go, "Do you know what you just did? What was that? Did you see that? That was weird."
Madeleine's like cracking her neck. Ah, God, I have such a migraine.
I'm
Damn, I
interested
thought-
to see what other tricks you have up in your bag up there. That one was pretty interesting. I don't think I've seen Gabriel do that.
Yeah, that's definitely not something. Hey, Lenore, excuse me. What was that thing you did? I've
fish
seen
guards.
Velky cast Vortex Warp. She doesn't normally do it like that.
Oh? How does she do it?
Like this, and
How
I
do you
throw a
roll?
thing at her head, and it coats her in like it's like a little bomb, and it coats you in like gross yellow goo. Like
Okay.
that.
It's not glue our new party member, dude. That's not cool.
Right?
And then
I
you
will
probably
cast prestidigitation on myself.
you probably made the save, so it doesn't do anything, and you're just covered in goo.
Right?
Rocky just glitter bombed. Just fucking
Like this.
That sounds about right. So,
Well, Master Dracanis, I must confess to you, magic is not common in Brunak at all. You will probably find my methods to be rather experimental compared to your own sensibilities.
They're
I had to figure it out myself.
Well, safe to say, I think they will come in clutch against the Ashen Stag. I've seen the spells you used to, I don't know, whatever Madeline was doing there, just standing still for a little bit. So props to you.
Right. Madeline, are you right? So
no, you're
sorry
good.
that happened.
No.
I just...
No, I'm just actually curious. I'm almost could have sworn that I stunned you. How did you get your spell off?
Yes, it was a
attack
very good
fast.
liver shot. That was very painful. Did not appreciate it, but very glad to have you on my side.
Of course. So, wait, but I did stun you though, right?
Oh, we should probably divvy up the money. Let's have a look, some calculations. That was a total of
This doesn't seem
450 in the pot. Honestly, I don't really care for the money. Gabriel will probably just give.
I'll take it.
Okay, you'll take it. I was gonna say Gabriel was just gonna give it back because he knows he cheated, but okay, if Francis wants to take it, you can take 450 gold pieces.
The rich get richer.
It says with a pile of gold in his hands.
Yeah.
And a coin from Riona and a new epic boon.
On hand, by the way.
Definitely some. Huh. I just
I've got a fucking
Interesting
old timey like bank bag with a dollar sign over my shoulder.
so
Reach, millionaire, reach.
yeah. So you said you taught yourself this magic? Where did you get the book though?
I'll be the
My
library.
book?
The one that you have pulled out, was that not part of your magic, or is that just something you? I'm sorry, I might be.
Yes, my book. It is a helpful aid. It helps me to concentrate.
I got warlock vibes going on right now. That's what I got. Fair enough. Still, either way, it was very impressive, and you clearly won. And Madeline will do a very gracious. So, I guess we have to get going then to the city.
Mm-hmm. I can arrange us a place to stay. Gabriel will cast sending and contact. What was his name? The ones from the. Oh God, where is it? The Dawnlight Reformists, the youngest member of the Veyron family, whose name I didn't write down.
He's also happens to be wearing an amulet of proof against detection because he's a very high up
What is the point of
politician.
the sending spell? Ridiculous. Okay, you know what? That's
This,
fine.
this is called karma. This is called
Listen,
karma.
listen.
How is this? Oh,
Listen. He's the opposition leader of that entire nation. Put it like this. You reckon whoever the opposition leader is.
Exactly. Who is?
You reckon these senators you reckon these fucking senators have their ringtone on?
okay. Well, instead of
There's an
doing that,
entire
I'll pick up
party of
the
mages.
I'll pick up the magic mirror and contact Cartus instead.
He really kind of guides
Okay,
mad. He can't.
That works. That works.
That
Kaltas gave you his personal phone number.
Yeah, exactly.
Who's like the local
so-
mentor? We can find him.
So, for Lenore, I'm going to describe this again. I think it's Velky as the mirror on her. So Velky takes out the mirror. It's a small pocket mirror at first, but she begins to unfold it, and these square pieces sort of click into place, and she puts it against the ground. And it's not something that should hold up by itself freestanding, but it does. It does, and it goes to about 8 foot high and 4 foot wide. And it just stands there thin. You look around on the other side, and it's just a standard wooden mirror that's being quickly assembled, unfolded. And the fold lines aren't there anywhere, and the surface of this mirror begins to shimmer slightly. And the party walk through.
Archmage Caltus, it is a pleasure to see you once more. How are things in Urital?
And what you see, if you follow the party through the mirror, Lenore, is what looks like the inside of a library. Now, there's a few windows on either side, looking out onto cliff sides of landscapes you're unfamiliar with. Sort of seaside in nature and similar terrain that you could still be in Alden. But inside the library, there's a spiral staircase running up along sort of the wall. It's a circular area, maybe 50 feet across. And there's a ground story with a warm fireplace and a desk and bookshelves lining the wall for this tower. And you might have been inside a wizard tower once or twice before, and this sort of, wizards tend to build towers generally. Not sure why that is, but they like towers. And there's a gentleman behind the desk who does not look dissimilar to Francis. They seem to be of the same race at the very least. This gentleman, while considerably short, same dark grey skin and horns. He's wearing a long cape that seems to have a sort of feather-crested mantle atop it. Age marks line his cheeks. This is a very venerable individual, and he wears a circlet underneath the horns that curve back. Neat white hair runs down to his shoulders, and he has white pupils with black irises in his eyes. And he turns around and goes, the unveil.
Hello. How are things in Urital? I would like a Urital
There
update. How
are
things
two
on there?
Quinumvirate. There are two Quinumvirate families at large.
Is the Diamondback family one of them?
One has been brought down. No, of course not. The Diamondback family is still recuperating lost Witchbane assets.
I see. Okay. Well, I suppose that's something you could look into the future, right there?
Oh yeah, speaking of Diamondback family, I got itched. Check it out.
He turns around and looks as you both hold your hands up.
Gabriel's
and
gonna
he
hide
goes,
his hand.
Oh yeah, no. Francis grabbed his hand, didn't he?
Oh, okay. Anyway,
It pleases me to see you are all doing well. I assume this mage you mentioned is now dispatched.
Indeed, we have taken care of him. Go on.
I said taken care of.
Oh, taken care of. Indeed.
Good.
As always, however, there is always a larger mountain to climb. Here, I would like to introduce Lenore. Oh God, what's the full name? I wrote it down. I wrote it down on the character sheet physically, but I can't find where I put that. Sorry, what was your name again, Lenore? Your full name?
Hello, sir. I am Lenore Luria von Bunak. A pleasure.
Well met.
I suppose.
He makes his own introductions. I am Kaltas Meravain the Enchanter.
Correct me if I'm wrong. Kaltus is one of the mages on the council for Alden, right? Like, he was there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Just double checking.
On Alden? No. No. Kaltas is not a mage on the council.
Yep.
So
that was a
Alden.
different one. Okay,
He was the personal
Archmage.
mage to us.
Who was he? Okay. Archmagus to reveal Krenar. That's the one. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I actually contacted Kaltus thinking he was on the Council of Alden because then we could find a place to stay. But if he's not even here in Alden,
he's Eurosol.
Okay. Well, there's no reason to contact Kaltus.
It was nice to see you, man. Very good. Just to check just shoot the shit. There's no party member.
Man, I can't believe this is our note taker, guys. This is our note taker.
You are literally on my notes right now. You are leeching off of me. Gabriel will ask if he has any recommendations for places to stay in Alden.
Yes. Avoid the center ring. Everyone there is pretentious dicks who think they know everything about magic when they know very little. There is some nice spots in the middle district off of the Grand Plaza.
And that is very helpful. We will look out for them. Actually, while they're here, Kaltus, our next order of business will be another assassination. Actually, it will be the eradication of the Ashen Stag, a fey creature that resides in the Scorched Isles. I understand you are an expert in enchanting, and fey are also quite fond of enchanting and bewitching people. Would you happen to have any advice for taking down an archfey?
The Ashen Stag, as far as my knowledge goes, and I know simply what is written. I doubt you will have to worry about any forms of complex enchantment magic when it comes to him. At least, and he sort of holds a finger up, in a way that would hijack your mind.
I see. So he's more like...
It is a creature of vengeance. What may happen, especially with Fae, is their very beings leak into their surroundings. So the kind of enchantment that I would worry about is one that creates infighting and a will for vengeance sowed amongst yourselves.
How would one counteract that?
That is an interesting question. Sharpen up your minds and make peace with each other.
Oh, make peace with each
Settle
other,
your
huh?
grievances now, for they may come to light.
Interesting.
Now, in terms of warding yourselves against enchantment magics, there is high-tier spells capable of doing such a thing. Whether or not you are now capable of such arcana is unknown to me.
Are you?
Of course.
Would it be possible to pay you a visit to obtain the blessing of these spells prior to us going into the battle?
I suppose, but as I said, they are higher feats of magic. And thus, I can only apply it a limited amount of times. Allow me to think, and I may ask something of you in return. I do not hand out favors as much as you have gained mine for your actions thus far.
But of course, we would not also want to treat you as someone we contact only when we need help. We are happy to pay whatever recompense it may be.
Then give me a few moments to think.
You can get back to me too. It doesn't have to be today.
I will contact you.
Yep. That's fine.
Are you back in the north?
Yes, we will be staying in Alden for a few weeks. We'll be
For
staying
some
in
time
Alden
at least. Yeah.
for a little bit of time before heading back to the south to investigate some grave robberies. How long are we here, Marcus, before we have to go back?
Oh.
Have to?
Well, it's not necessarily before you have to go back. You have about a week and a half before, according to Babado's Fey deal, the head of the Ashen Stag must be brought to her.
Okay, maybe we'll spend half a week here max. Like, unless people have something pressing to do here in Alden. And then we can spend a week doing the grave robberies and preparing for the Ashen Stag. Oh God, it's coming up so quickly.
Relax. We'll be just fine. We've fought impossible things before.
That's true. We've always fought impossible things.
Yeah. Especially like the way you use your magic and you're able to subtly cast it so no one else can see or notice.
I don't know what you're talking about. That never happened.
It's almost like cheating.
Yeah, it's almost like cheating. I think if someone did that, that would actually be cheating. Like, that's just not fair. But anyway, it sucks to be Richie. Like, you got unlucky today, I guess. I don't know.
I'm not sure who's Richie.
So
I'm Madeline.
So let us continue onwards. Is there any other business you hold with Kalthas for now? And yes, Mads, that's the art I use for this individual, who is an enchanter that they met back in Eurotol and a kind of talk no jutsu into being their friend / ally.
Lovely.
He's like the sympathetic reformed villain. The party are like, you're my friend now, whether you like it or not.
Yeah, basically.
Them's is the vibes.
Well,
But yes.
Lenore, if you ever want to, I mean, I'm not saying you would, but I mean, if you have any questions about higher level spells or magic or anything like that. If you were, say, perhaps a wizard, I mean, he is a very high level wizard. He might be able to teach you a few things, show you a few things.
Oh, sir. Kaltas corrects.
Sorcerer, yes, my bad. You have the enchanter in there. But fair enough, fair enough.
The schools of magic are not bound to wizardry and their forms of spellcasting alone.
I apologize, Cultus. Madeline is a little not well defined on magic.
Yes,
Don't worry.
very
No
uneducated.
worries.
I will say.
Yes,
Don't worry, dear.
it is interesting to have new faces here, and I do not recognize your name origin to any kingdoms in the north. Is this a regional dialect?
Yeah, it's kind of turning towards you now.
Mhm. I should hate to catch you unawares. Was it Countess? Did I hear that right? Countess? What was the title?
Kaltas. I'll just type his full name in there now.
Yeah,
Oh, it's his name, not a title. Okay.
Kaltas.
Kaltas.
His name is Kaltas Merovane, which is the first time he's actually used his last name. And he simply goes by the Enchanter. That should send through. Yep.
Well, it was not my intention at all to catch you unawares, Enchanter Merovane. I again am from the von Brunach family. I am a southerner beyond the veil. I am very pleased to be here. I speak as a duchess for my family, and should you be most generous, I would be honored to learn from you. Your collection is most impressive. And she'll kind of look up at the books with just such glee.
I think he stands up and walks over to a shelf.
Then you would be engaging in diplomatic relations. With the empires north of the Veil.
You are astute, sir. That is correct.
And
How's it going?
are you privy to the schools of magic? And in which forms they take?
I would loathe to boast of any proficiency that would perhaps pale in comparison to your own, sir. That being said, I do find myself to be inclined to the arcane arts.
That is what I like to hear.
I think he sort of pings off a few runes in the air.
Then allow us this.
And he would walk up the stairs very slowly, and pluck a few scrolls from various shelves, and hand them to you.
No shot. Okay.
These seem to be like educational. And you know, as you unfurl them, it is the school of divination. This individual is innate enough to read that from the air around you, which I think is the first thing that goes, "Ooh, okay." He's learned that very quickly. The second thing he hands to you are a few books, and he sort of piles them like in your open arms, and they're all about a nation called Eurytol.
I am happy to grant you some resources if you are truly a petitioner of the arcane arts. from south of the Veil. In turn, you are here on a diplomatic mission, and I now represent the fallen queen of Urital in its new transition of government. And so, when time allows it, I would appreciate a formal discussion upon the formation of diplomatic relations with yourself and the new quinumvirate houses whenever the new ones will form. For the meantime, that will involve myself, Lady Calderon, and Francis Diamondback, head of House Diamondback.
Future champion.
And he kind of motions over towards Francis.
But for now, I will leave you all to your pressing mission. Do take some rest.
We appreciate that.
And so, mechanically, Mads, what these will allow you to do is pick 3 divination spells up to 5th level and just inscribe them in your spellbook for free.
Jeez.
Wow. Very good. So we love Caltus. Caltus is great.
Great guy. Love him.
Yep.
Oh, pour my loud ass keyboard. Excuse me.
No, absolutely.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, we've had to listen to Gabriel's keyboard forever, so you
Yeah,
That's Ped's
yeah,
keyboard right
Julian
now.
My loud ass keyboard.
And so you leave Kaltas be in his demi-plane.
Bro thought it was a new gen.
Yep. Are you trying to?
I
rewrite-
will say though, it is night, and Pythides is a far walk away. So it might be a camp.
Oh, internet is dying. But looks
Yeah,
like
unless you
okay.
have any plans to.
That's fine.
Hello, hello.
It's not me,
Hello,
guys.
yes,
It's
I
not
can hear
me.
Can you hear me?
We can hear you. We can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Pythides is a far walk from where you met Rayona, and thus it might be a camp out unless you want to use the tower, which
Yeah,
you're
we're
welcome
going
to
to use
use
the
the
Instant
tower.
Fortress because we're not in danger, right? This isn't
Okay.
yeah,
What?
it's
We
fine.
haven't camped in so wait,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
long.
You're just on the coast.
Yeah,
Just on the
Instant
coast.
Fortress.
I
Blow it up.
yes. For the sake of time, I'm not going to go through the ghost of the
Oh,
fortress
thank
Okay.
fuck.
right now.
Aw,
Poor
poor guy.
he's currently napping. There's a instant fortress.
The ghost can nap now. The
We
rest
haven't
can
been
nap.
dead.
He can
You
do what
don't
he
know.
Whatever he wants, man.
Yeah, true. He's like the keeper of the fortress. You know, I guess he gets to do what he
We
wants.
sneak in like children past our
Tonight,
bedtime.
though, as you fall asleep, I would like to cut towards Bubba Doe.
Ooh.
We got your back, bro.
I gonna die.
So, Bubba Doe, in your rest, you don't see anything at first. You just see pitch darkness. But you're conscious, and you sort of remember that you're sleeping, try to wake up, and the waking does not come to you. And a voice hits your mind, and it brings back a lot of memories. Come on. And that name, you see, you're positioned high, I think. And it's more so the memories visualizing to you instead of you actually witnessing it. And it's sort of got that memory, like a hazy fog, where you can't quite recollect everything about a memory, but you get the key parts. Sturdy on wherever you are in this memory. And you are surrounded by courtesans, by nobles. And you look down and you see a parade square in a city that you don't recognize, nor do you recognize the palace. The banners, for the banners belong to you. They are your royal crest, and by the condition of them versus the poles that have raised them, it seems as though these banners have recently superseded ones of old. There is people being marched across this parade ground that runs from wall to wall in this ancient city that you find yourself in, and they are being marched in chains towards a gold statue that resembles your own visage. And this statue of you is 120 feet tall, made of pure gold, so reflective that you can see your likeness in the reflection of that statue. And you see these people are marched in their chains around the statue, and they are forced to bow under duress and engage in worship, praising it, kissing it, getting onto their hands and knees in front of it, in a display of absolute humiliation. And at the time, you think you look down upon it with fondness, but you're not sure now, looking at it from the view of wisdom that you have now, the extra 500 years upon your life. And then you get it again. Clermont. Great and noble conqueror. Look at what you did. There's so much glory in it. Such control. And the darkness in your vision begins to subside. And you look at the ground and it's unworked stone, like you might see at the base of a mountain range. Around you, as far as the eye can see, is mountains of such magnitude that you could not possibly be on the material plane. To the south, to the north, to the east, to the west is mountains, so tall that you cannot see the horizon beyond it, but you have no shadow of a doubt in your mind that what is behind those mountains is simply more mountains of dark brown stone. There is no snow that forms at the top of these mountains, for the second thing that you notice is the sheer heat. If you did not have the biology that you did, if you were not Babadoe, who controls the flames, who is a servant of the Ashen Stag, if you were a human pulled from the streets, you would be lit on fire spontaneously by simply existing in this place. And the third thing that you notice, and the thing that takes up most of your field of view, is a tablet. Stone tablet. In front of you, maybe 10 feet, and you have to crane your head to look up to see the top of it, for it's about 40 feet tall and 10 feet wide. It's so it's be hewn from the same stone that lies beneath your feet. Along its surface is arcane script. In spellbooks before, you've seen like Gabriel inscribes ritual spells into his book. It is arcane script, and the font is tiny. First of all, it's as though it was written from the hands of a mortal. It does not size. This tablet is full of arcane script. And it glows as you hear the words that you hear, as though it is the tablet that is talking to you. You were once such a prize. You had an ego that rivaled Thorn himself. You nearly had the whole world in the palms of your hands, and I nearly had you in mine. But look at yourself now. You're a morsel of vermin, rodent, pest. One of the greatest kings to walk on two legs has been reduced to this. Humiliation. Humiliation. How can you live in such indignity?
I'm not proud of this. I don't think. I understand the power I might have had once, but I'm not sure I would use it for the same things anymore. And why do I recognize your voice? Who are you?
I am the sum of every spell ever written, every incantation chanted. Any murder with spellcraft, any arcane domination over others. You do not know me now, but you will remember me. And when he says, you will remember me, your eyes track behind this tablet to something that is both equal parts awe-inspiring and terrifying. Because the endless mountain range behind you is carved with the same arcane runes as the tablet. These mountain ranges are a spell book.
But what is going on?
We were so close. Now, you are a worm.
This is not something I will do. This is not. You must be gone. Something else. Can't do.
My
do not want to
name
speak to you anymore.
exists in the darkest fears of every archmage and warlock to ever live. I am the end of Arcana, and you will remember me. And you open your eyes.
What? What? I thought I was done with these ridiculous dreams. Oh, there's another. When will I be free? It's torture. When will you let me be free of my past? Seems like an endless day rule of guilt. I can't escape it.
And you receive no answer.
I have to. I don't know what time was. Babado's gonna like walk out the door and immediately try to head for Gabriel because he's like, "That's the sorcerer. I need to talk to him."
Gabriel's in the tower with you because you're in the instant fortress.
Oh right. So there's no door. We're just kind of like all in a circle, basically.
There's a few stories, so I don't know how you guys split up, but Gabriel and
Share a
Francis's
giant
Minecraft
bed.
beds are next to each other.
Okay. Well,
One
I try
really
to like
wide bed.
quietly tiptoe to Gabriel and like whisper, like try not to wake up Francis. I'm like, Gabriel.
Francis, wait. Oh, sorry. Francis, go back to sleep. Sorry. How can I help you, Babado?
Sorry, I didn't want to. Oh, that's not important. I have something to well, actually, it's quite hard to explain. Actually, it's very hard to explain. Where do I start? You know how you get visions all the time? You know, there's
Sure.
like patrons and this and that and this and that. I had one of those dreams where, you know, it's one of those things where you definitely know that it was something physical, you know, something real.
I suspect that you might get visions or dreams of some kind, considering it's the Ashen Stag up next. What did you see?
That's the thing. It wasn't the Ashen Stag.
Oh?
Something else. But it did something similar. It showed me some images of my past.
What?
But this
Okay.
time it sounded proud of the things I'd done. But the things it showed me were horrific. Marching slaves to a statue of what I think was myself and forcing them to pray.
Well, you were a tyrant, but that I have made peace with, so not to worry.
And that I remember being ruthless, but not like that. It was not something I expected to see.
Are they your memories, or was it showing you something to try and entice you to feel a certain way?
I think it was true. I felt like I was there. Like
I see.
I remember how I felt at the time.
I'm so sorry. Mig! Okay. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Is that what bothered you the most then? The fact that it was showing you your history, or was this something more?
Ah, well, it spoke of Thorn. Told me that my worship rivaled even Thorn, which is strange that it knew of that. And then I saw a tablet. There's like a big piece of stone, right, with these little things carved into it. It looked like maybe a magical item or maybe some kind of I don't know. But when I looked beyond it, I saw the same inscribings in the mountain. And it wasn't a normal mountain, it was enormous. And it wasn't just one mountain, it was many mountains. And they were inscribed with these strange sigils, like a book, like a magical wizard's book.
Spellbook. I have a theory,
He,
but keep going.
he told me he was the end of, or the fear of all archmages and warlocks. He has some great knowledge of all spells.
Who was he?
I don't know. He did not say his name, but he told me I would remember.
And it wasn't the Ashen Stag.
No,
It
it
seems there's a lot
definitely
more.
was not.
I do have a theory, and it's something that I thought about when we first uncovered the Zenith Empire and the sparks of divinity that each mortal has. And when you said that your, whatever it was, your faith rivaled, people's faith in you rivaled even Thon, and you had those people worshipping you, and there were runes or writing inscribed on the mountain like in a wizard's spellbook. Do you think perhaps you attempted to ascend to godhood?
I don't know. Not many people have tried that in history, and I'm not sure even I was brazen enough to try that. At least I hope I wasn't. But it would make sense. It seemed that they were inscribed by human hands, or at least those immortals. But it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I think it was something. Maybe it was Thor.
Do you think it was the same figure that moved the Ashen Stag into your empire in the first place? Perhaps someone attempting to usurp your power?
He did say he wanted his hands on my hands, which had my hands on the world. Something complicated like that. I don't really know.
From what I hear,
Was
from what I can gather, it does sound like they were preparing for a ritual spell of some kind, magic of some kind inscribed on. If one can inscribe magic on a wizard's page, who's to say they can't inscribe it on a much larger scale on the side of a mountain? You know? It sounds like they must have been preparing for something big. But
do you think it's some kind of gathering of people?
I'm not entirely sure. There's a possible theory that, yeah, you were attempting to ascend to godhood. Perhaps it was that very same ritual that brought in Dash and Stag in the first place. Perhaps whoever was speaking to you tricked you. I don't know. But it's something we should look out for in the future. Did you want me to bring this up with Velki and Madeline? They're much more well-versed in history than I.
Perhaps, yes. I was hoping that you would know something about these mountains, or something I would like to say is that I don't think I've seen anywhere in the north or in the south that had mountains like that.
Do I know anything? Oh wait,
Roll me a religion check.
religion check. Okay. Religion. 23.
23. Interesting. I think that is enough.
Oh,
Jeez.
There's not a lot that's
That's pretty high
known about there's not a lot that's known about the outer planes.
outer
The
planes?
Hells is one of them. That's sort of more known than the others because mortals have this morbid curiosity about what could happen to them when they die.
Hmm.
The 8th layer of the Hells. It's called Abadil. Now, Abadil very much fits the notion of what, and let me type this in.
Thank you, because I'm looking it up and it's not coming up.
You're looking it up. Don't look it up. This is Marcus home. This is Marcus home.
Yeah, I realize.
This is Marcus Hell's home.
Yeah, Marcus Hell's.
Yeah, Abadil. Very much fits the notion. It is an infinite realm of endless mountains where every single spell ever cast is carved upon them. Every single arcane book, every bit of arcana that has ever been learned or will ever be learned is contained, carved into the mountains of Abadil. You know, it's a hot place, an incredibly hot place, because the denizens of it are doomed warlocks and archmages who have made pacts with Cineraxis. I will spell
Thank you.
that.
I'll need to write that down.
Cineraxis is the archdevil that resides over it.
So if they make a deal with Cineraxis, they end up there.
It is said that Cineraxis is a being as old as time itself, and the greatest mage to ever live was corrupted by Thon and made into an archdevil. The origins of this are scarce. You haven't read any text about anyone who has seen Cineraxis and lived to tell the tale. But it is said that the entire realm of the Hells known as Abadil is his spellbook.
I see.
What is known about it is hellfire comes from here.
Okay, so it's hot. It's real hot.
All hellfire ever used. Now, Thon is not the god of fire; he's the god of ice. Hellfire is still a common thing, because this whole thing is he steals off the other gods. Fire is still used, and all hellfire originally, from where it has traveled, where it has been cast, where it has been used over and over again, it all originated from Cineraxis.
I see. Okay.
It's the magic archdevil, the sort of Mephiston, if you will.
Okay. I think Gabriel will.
Or Mephistopheles.
I think Gabriel will recount the story of Cineraxis briefly to Babado and say, I don't know what connection you have to the 8th layer of the Hells, but I think there's much more we don't know about the fall of your empire.
wish I could just remember everything right now. But it seems that the world wants to torture me endlessly. Give me a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Over and over again. Take away, give, take. Can't remember anything right. And every time I do remember something, has to be bad. Why does it always have to be bad?
But you're also one step closer every time, Babado. One step closer to finally knowing. And you'll make
Just
it
want to be done. I'm so tired of this. And it's been happening so long.
I understand. You've lived a life much longer than me. And you've been trapped much longer than I've been alive. That's a fate I would not want to bear on anyone. Not even on a tyrant. I see that now. I'm sorry, Babado. I can't really offer you anything to alleviate that burden you have on your shoulders, but I'm walking with you into the fiery jaws of the Ashen Stag.
Perhaps we will end up in the fiery jaws of another. I sincerely hope we never encounter that thing. If it truly does use an entire plane as a spellbook, I have seen what regular casters can do.
Knowing our party's luck, we'll probably end up there at some point.
Let's hope not.
Let's hope not.
An odd devil.
The best way is like to think of it like this, but carved into every single mountain for the entire stretch of the mountain, as far as the eyes can see. Is essentially the vibes.
Goodness gracious.
Bro, such terrible handwriting.
Very sloppy.
Yeah, very sloppy. It's not even it's not even a flat surface. God.
Hey, the first of the Archdevils. Yes, I did go with the 9 hells because I think it's the hells. There has to be 9 of them.
There should be 9.
I'm not gonna go. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna go that overboard. There has to be 9. And so yes, that's a level 8. Abadil.
Okay. Oh my gosh, we're actually getting into the hells now. Crazy.
Don't worry. Listen, we've learned our lessons about making deals now, right? As a party, as a group. No more deals.
Right, Velky?
What the fuck? Hell no.
Wow,
Never made that
Gabriel,
deal.
really?
Get all
Gabriel.
asleep. I think Gabriel will spend the entire night, even if he wants to go to sleep. He'll probably, I don't know if it's the Babadil's liking, but he'll make some tea and he'll sit with him until sunrise.
Babadil's probably saying.
I think Babado would be sort of like.
Francis is probably
feel
also
awkward.
woken up by this.
Babado would feel awkward at first, but like after a while, I think he'd start to like kind of feel better. Like it's been a while since he's actually.
Yeah, we'll say.
You know,
A
kind of
nice
just like
moment.
hung out with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if, we're not doing anything, it's nice.
Yeah. Eventually, morning comes, and we'll safely say it's 2-story tower. So it's probably boys sleeping on the bottom, ladies on the top floor.
Girls' night.
So everyone else gets a good night, gets a good night of sleep. As you all emerge in the morning from this castle, and you walk out, Velky speaks a short phrase, and the castle shrinks down to a rook chess piece. Picks it up, puts it in a bag, and you continue onwards towards Pythides.
All right.
Hell no.
Damn.
I should give people my gifts now. Hello everyone, before we all start walking, finished these up last night, so I wanted to give everyone a little thing. I don't know if it's actually going to help.
Maybe
you,
the girls didn't sleep too well.
Yeah.
It was like the sounds of hammers and welding torches. It was your
Matt just looks over to
on Lenore's first night of the party.
It's usually quieter. It's just one of those days.
like a
Okay.
blowtorch.
Uh-huh.
A blowtorch? What the fuck are you blowtorch for?
Yeah, you are concerned about the fumes you're breathing in, but it'll probably be fine. Velky's fine. She,
We're level 13,
she doesn't
right?
wear it. She doesn't wear it.
Magnesium in the room.
She does not wear anything. She is getting the fumes.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Velky does not seem like the kind of person to wear like welding goggles. She's just staring at the arc,
Squinting when
like
it
blind.
goes.
Yeah, yeah. The safety squints. Blind me if you dare. The Tvorka way, truly.
Truly.
Absolutely.
But no, let's get back.
What did you make us, Velky?
Well, I like glass, so most of it's glass. Gabriel, since you asked so nicely, she hands you like this slim bit of fiberglass, like it's like the networking cable stuff, like very thin glass wire.
Yeah.
And she like threads it through, or depending on how you want to wear it, it's glamour wear. So I imagined it's like ingrained into like that new headband thing you got.
Oh, I'm gonna have it into my hair, like as part of the braids.
Ooh, yeah.
As part
Okay,
of the
it's just
braids.
little like
Yeah.
like, and it's glass wire, so it kind of refracts the light and glows, and it's pretty.
Ah, it's so pretty. I think Gabriel will pull a we'll see, like, look at the reflection of himself in the mirror, in the water, and just be like, "Do I look pretty?"
Stunning. I'm glad I could give you something that could, accentuate your personality a bit. I think you need that.
As if my personality needed accentuating, but thank you, Velky. I appreciate it.
I think it's fitting. And it actually does something for you, Mr. Sorcerer. There it is.
It does something?
When you make a charisma performance or persuasion check while wearing...
Oh, I thought this was like the thing I asked you to turn into. Okay, this is different.
This is
Glamour
Glamour
Weave.
Weave.
Oh, this is.
This is a nice little...
Give me a hug. Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
Yeah.
Give me a hug. Give me a hug.
Eh.
Give me a hug. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my God! Wait.
I'm a
Okay, wait,
ally.
There are butterflies. Okay. Wait. No, because Francis has a thing with butterflies. I think I'd
Yeah.
probably add it to. Yeah, I'll probably add it to one of his braids, but it kind of just like forms around him instead of like pink butterflies like Francis' pink pixie ones. I think these ones are be made of gold, and they look mechanical and kind of just like flap a little
Oh, lovely.
like that. It's much more Gabriel core, but it kind of unites Francis and I. I'm gonna be a little shy girl here and just like go up to Francis and just show him the look, we're matching now. Stop! This is so embarrassing. Can we move on? Next
Very
one.
nice.
Move on.
Alright. Well, since you're here, Francis, here's your one. It's like a small glass ring. It's just I figure you're a ring guy, it'll fit in nicely, but yeah, it's
I'm a ring guy.
it's kind of like it's just one solid bit of glass, so it doesn't have any actual jewels or anything on it, but it's shaped as if it does. But it's just a what was it? It's a feather token, which is a feather fall. Oh, like a single-use feather fall spell.
Very useful, thank you.
It's like if you fall, you've been flying around a bit lately, and I
Oh
died
yeah,
from falling
I'm
one
doing
time,
that now.
so don't die from
I
falling.
remember. He puts it on. I will do my best. Thank you.
It's like flashback to Vel like fucking with a like measuring tape around Francis's finger while he's sleeping. I got that shit.
Francis is a heavy
perfect.
sleeper, I
Got
would
that shit
imagine.
perfect. Bobado next, cause Bobado, I made I struggled to think of something you would need. The man who has everything, so here you go. And it's like a glass rod. It's just a glass cylinder. It's an immovable rod. So you can do with that. But I figure maybe you could do something with that.
What is this? Thank you. What? Sorry. What does this do?
Well, you can hold it, and if you want to, you can keep it wherever it is. It's like it will stay perfectly in place. You know, maybe you're trying to climb up somewhere, you reach up really high, you keep it there, and then do a pull up. If I got you a second one, maybe you could do that forever, but it'll take me a bit of time.
Are you calling me old? Is that what you're doing?
I just see you as a very creative fighter. You can make use of this.
Okay, I thank you.
Mechanically immovable rod.
Immovable rod.
It does not move. It stays there, even if suspended.
Put it in the mouth of a dragon.
Yeah, it requires a 30 strength check to move. Otherwise, it is there. It's non-attunement as well. You just have.
You just have that. That's handy.
Francis, try moving
None
this
of these
rod.
are attunement, I believe.
Alright, fuck it. I'm trying to
Francis, roll me a strength check.
There's no shot. There's no shot, right?
Wait, it's not.
Hold
It's a
on,
strength
hold on.
check.
Wait. I was thinking of funny I can do here. Hold on. Where's that?
It's a strength check.
There's no way you're gonna make that's insane.
Just straight strength. Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, just straight strength.
Hey, someone give him guidance.
No.
Zon.
No,
17. Francis, I think at first you're like, rod in midair. I'm gonna push it and it's gonna fall and I'm gonna fall flat on my face. And then you try and push it and it stays there. And you dig your heels in to the fucking ground and push it. And it does not budge an inch. And you keep on doing it. And I think it becomes like it's like a, what the hell? And no matter how much strength you pour into this random rod, it does not move from where it is suspended.
We should shove this up the next bad guy's ass. Keep him in place.
Maybe
That's
that's
what I'm
giving it to
thinking.
you, Francis. That's very
might
creative.
actually be useful.
Come on, I'm pretty good at what I do. I'll be honest, I made it in a bit of a state. I don't know how I did it, but
How did you make this? How does one make this that he like leaves it up in the air? What
how
What
would
do
there
you
be any
put in
fun if I told you that? I'd be so boring. I'd go over every little excruciating detail and you'd zone out like 5 minutes in.
No, I think I would actually find that very interesting. I don't think I've seen anyone create something like this.
Madeline, here is what I got for you. It's similar to Francis's. It's a glass bracelet, and it's just got like a circle or like a golden liquid circling around it, like one of them pool floaty ring things. It is it's a spell tattoo for haste, so it's a one-time haste.
Oh shit!
I kind of, didn't have you covered in the Sylvanas fight, but you still got it done. But it's like a scenario where we're far apart, and you have to. Yeah, I wanted to give you this.
Wow, this is amazing. Thank you.
You know, I
Does
can
that mean I
do a
have to
bit with a
order
bit of
three?
time. It is not intimidating. Let me
Oh,
look
it's
up how
not
this.
too?
I'm pretty sure because the spell tattoo, how it works is it's a thing that you put on your body, and then you can use it one time, and it's only an action to like put it on your body as a spell wrought tattoo. Marcus, you might want to give him like proper rules on this, but I'm
Yep.
assuming he can just wear it and
Yeah,
then
not
use it.
non-achievement. Yeah. So while you have this on your person, you can haste yourself once.
And then does the tattoo go away?
Yeah, it's like
And
the
then it goes
bracelet
away.
explodes when you use it. It's cool.
Ah, okay. Madeline,
Man,
you
it's
should try it
grabbed
out
my
now.
We could have been tattoo buddies. I'm so sad.
I don't know how to do tattoos, so I like my own version.
Gabriel, why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
You got your
And
own hair.
everyone who's put on these items suddenly feels a certain loyalty to the Tavorka company.
Yeah, and you will
Hang on.
$50. Sorry, what is does
Yeah,
Lenore?
this is 60 sessions in the making.
I just wanted to check. Does Lenore wear armor? Like, is that? Do you have armor proficiency?
Hmm.
Because I got +1
Only
studded
clothes
leather
are-
armor.
Mhm.
If you want it, because I feel bad.
I think you could use shoes covered.
Okay. Lenore, I do not think I have anything useful for you yet, but I will figure you out and I will make you something. Sorry about that.
It is no worries. I am content.
Thank you, Velki. This is very thoughtful of you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You guys are too nice. You like kicking the floor, split behind her back. That is nothing. Thank you guys for accepting them. Means a lot.
Of course.
It's fantastic. Thank you.
Here, Gabriel will probably turn to Babado to answer his question for Velki and just say, I think Gabriel will stand a little closer to Babado all of today just because of their conversation last night as well. He's wary of that. But Gabriel will say to Babado, you know, I told her once in a moment of weakness that she could make anything that she wanted to, which makes her among the most powerful of the Unveiled. And quite frankly, from what we can see here, she has the most potential out of all of us. She can make anything she wants, so long as she believes in herself to do it.
And has 2,000 more kilograms of adamantium.
$6 million.
Listen. We're trying here. We're trying.
Oh, speaking of which, there was something I would like to bring up with the entirety of the party in preparation for our upcoming battle against the Ashen Stag. Kaltus mentioned that the Ashen Stag was going to use past grievances with one another as a weapon against us somehow. I'm not sure how that looks. And so I would like to hold a meeting with all of us to settle any grievances that we would have with one another. Just to speak it plainly, have it out in the open. Let's clear it up before the Ashen Stag can take the opportunity to use it against us.
That seems probably pretty fair. Like, are we just going to do like a little round table of like this on this day you hurt my feelings, or like?
I can start. Honestly, brutally honestly, Francis, you kind of smell sometimes.
Okay, I was going to say we will do this tomorrow night when everyone's
sorry.
of something. Francis, you...
He's just kind of sad. He's a little deflated.
It's not like bad, it's just like very distinct.
Francis, relax. You don't have to worry about whether or not she thinks you smell good. It's really Gabriel. Gabriel, do you think he smells good? Oh wow, Francis, I'm so
Damn.
No, I
Really, Gabriel? This is your husband we're talking about here, and you hesitated?
Okay. This is why we are
Oh my
going to
God.
hold a meeting tomorrow for everyone to bring things up. Whatever
Francis,
it is,
you know
if
what?
you hold grievances, if for whatever reason you went through some alternate reality where something happened and you hold resentment for it, now would be the time to bring it up.
This will be instead of the 100 questions at the start of next session.
100 grievances.
Who do you have the most beef with?
Mads, you're welcome to just witness this, or if you think she's got some kind of grievances already with how the fuck he's acting, you're welcome.
Fucking
You are welcome.
immediate.
You are welcome to jump in as well.
But then,
Or
Velky, you took my
witness
pillow
along
to
with me.
feed the forge last night. That was really rude.
Yeah, you can.
My knees
I don't
hurt.
care
can
for
a-
Gabriel.
absolutely bring some shit like this.
Absolutely.
But yes, please, next session, I'll send everyone a reminder as well. Come with at least one grievance. It can be as stupid or as funny or as like weighted as you want it to for each other character. Mads, optional for you given you've been here 2 sessions. That is your homework.
One for
Right.
each character.
Between
in the party.
sessions.
Okay.
Absolutely.
One for each member of the party. One or more. One or more. You can just be like Babado, sometimes you don't respect personal space. Gabriel, I fucking hate your guts. You did this.
All right, give me a second. I have to start writing out.
It's just gonna be
Sure.
goddamn fucking Madeline and fucking Gabriel just going one-on-one, back and forth. Bam, bam, bam.
So what? After you've done this, Melky, you can't help but shake the thought, that how am I going to travel around in Pithides?
Mm.
Given what you witnessed.
Do we have any of those disguise self scrolls from Uritol still?
I mean, I could.
I don't know. You guys got to track them.
I don't think we used all 10 or whatever that we bought.
Have a look.
I could spell
If-
item.
If no one has them listed, you use them.
I don't have it
Let me double
listed in
check
mine.
here. I think I saw
What are we looking for?
Away because
Disguise
Taborka bombed Alden ships, so
What did
Velky's
I
a little
do?
bit of a question mark in Alden.
Oh.
Yeah, I still have a bunch of
I
them. I still
can,
I couldn't use any
I
of
can
them.
turn you into a bird.
Oh, yeah, you could. Polymorph.
If you
Turn you into a
want,
bird.
I've got 6 spell scrolls of disguise.
6 remaining.
6 hours?
Yeah. Okay. We'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess as we get to the city, I'll use them as needed. That's probably a good idea.
well, probably use it when you're going into the city. In all honesty, I'm sure the guards have like a list of who not to enter.
I'm
Like
pretty
every-
sure if we just like cover you in mud, they won't believe it's you.
This isn't Velky.
They'll
This
be
is
like, "Oh no, that's not Velky. That
this
person
is
is covered in
diseased
mud."
peasant Smelky.
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 Yeah.
Smelky Schmorka.
Velky. See, this one has brown hair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're looking
okay.
for the.
It's different.
Hair.
I'm disguised as Smelky Schmorka Mudslinger until further notice.
Magic item that's like a fucking little Groucho Marx glasses. Fake man.
Yeah.
And I talk like this. What do you guys think? I gotta talk like this. What do you guys think?
If you have to sound like that the whole time, Velky,
I
Do you
put
want the glamour weave in the meantime? Just for today? Just in case.
meh. Yeah, pretty convincing.
you can cast like disguise self. You can just look at someone else. So I think that's fine.
Like
I don't think you
the-
need to change your voice.
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Or we can just like keep Velky in like a big box.
Velky, can you open up the
Ride
outer
Velky in a
fortress?
wooden horse.
Yeah, and then we bring the wooden horse and then more goes.
So, Velky, just open
It is
up
clear
the
what it's
instant fortress. You go into the fortress, and we'll squeeze it back down again, and then we'll just carry you.
Okay.
The only guy
You
in
need
this
to try
crazy
it.
will
fortress is a
Struggle
dead
ghost.
in the most horrific way
I
possible.
don't know. He's a ghost.
Okay.
I don't know if he lived when he did it.
So you're doing disguise self?
Yeah, I'm Smoky Smoker.
Rightio.
Just fun we're not bringing back the snail in the pocket.
So guys, I'll
Yeah,
spell
dude, I was
that
just
out for
reading
you.
that, like the old notes last time we were in Alden. Oh, what a time.
Sorry,
You-
here's the spelling.
One thing I would like to ask you, Madeline,
Mhm.
and then Pierre, Chaucer II, is do you plan on contacting Zatanna, Chaucer?
Please, 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 she's so girl boss. I love her. Please, 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 please,
Yeah,
please.
we can absolutely.
you.
Why not? Big sister, I gotta say hi.
Okay, so we can deal with that when you get into the city then.
Awesome.
What you see is Pythides is made up of 3 vast rings as you begin hiking up the mile-high plateau it's built upon. Each encircled by thick walls of pale stone cut with towers, banners, gatehouses. It is the outer ring that sprawls the widest, dense with workshops, stone yards, barracks, mines. The smell of smoke, even from here, is rich. Made up of mostly compact housing of laborers and trade folk, and beyond that rises the middle city, visibly richer and more ordered, where you see above the outer rings, there's domed bathhouses, markets filled with lovely marble columns, roofs of temples, guild halls, and long avenues that catch the morning light in a lovely providence. At the highest part of the city, and also the smallest of the 3 concentric rings, elevated once again, stands the central district. It is a crown of villas, senate buildings, archives, ancient estates, wizard towers, great civic heights, where Alden's rich and powerful conduct the business of their entire republic. It would be explained to you, Lenore, that how the myth goes is that a group of tribesmen, thousands and thousands of years ago, were very loyal to the god Vetix. And they told the god Vetix that if a platform was raised for them, a defensible place to build a city, that they would build the greatest city in that god's honor. And so it was Vetix that raised this plateau from the ground and filled its innards with riches and minerals and wealth that the city still mines to this day underneath their very feet. And it is what both powers their empire, administers their empire, and it was also the last bastion against Saint-Cyr. Throughout the annals of history, even when great emperors such as Clement or now Babado have gone to conquer Pythides, it has proven to be the unconquerable city thus far, and you can clearly see why. It is not natural. There's aqueducts that built of stone that run along some of the walls through the districts into the cities, distributing water evenly, feeding fountains, cisterns, mills. A lot of the city is built from bronze. But for the rest of you who've been here before, there is a certain rhythm within the city that is wrong. And even as you walk up and start getting a better view of this city through the gates, it's clear that, one, the roads going in and out of the city carry more soldiers than merchants. Previously, when you went here, it was all merchants, petitioners wanting to enter the city. It is now mostly soldiers. From the smithing quarters, where you entered last time, smoke is billowing much higher. And as you walk up, several wagon caravans have been halted, and they're getting they're getting inspected to a detail that is almost excessive. The guard presence is huge. The balustrades along the walls are being patrolled at a rate that is definitely new. And even when you came here last time, it was militarized because there was a revolt going on. It is very, very clear that every inch of this ancient Republican capital is mobilizing. You know, in these sorts of settings, it takes months and months for a country to fully mobilize, and Pythides and Alden in general, you would think from the behavior of the capital, is mobilizing. Some of you are more familiar with this process than others, but it is, for those of you, specifically Barbado, Lenore, Velki, are probably the three that's like, I know what mobilization looks like. This is mobilization. But with that being said, it is very clear that this is a place that believes itself the center of civilization. And it's hard to argue with that on a metric of sheer scale. They're going to war with the Arctic houses.
Yeah, that's Klaus. I think Gabriel will just push Velky down a little bit. Just hide a little bit.
Make it
behind
more
Francis.
obvious, why don't you, Gabriel? Oh, jeez.
Oh my god, this is where you come from.
So, and Madeline would turn over to Lenore, like, I'm sure this looks a little concerning to you. The city seems to be just a little tense after some recent political explosions, I guess, would you call it? I mean, how would you call it, Velky? Or Schmelky?
Thank you. My legal name.
Yeah.
Look like what to me? Look like attacking ships trying to cross the Veil. So I would understand why they're on edge right now. Was Pythides one of the cities with a tap tower on it?
It is one of the cities with the tap tower.
Yeah.
As is very notably one of those towers within the center district.
Yeah.
And we'll get into that.
Yeah.
Once you get to that section, yeah.
Yep.
If we want, we can try to meet up with my sister and see if she knows what's going on.
That would probably be best. It's quite chaotic.
Yeah,
She's been here
and
the whole time.
considering how things are transpiring in the city, probably best to know more before we ever start asking other people any questions.
Yes, I'm going to stay pretty quiet while we're here. Let you guys do the talking.
Absolutely. Where did I put my book? Did we ever get an address for?
Luckily you went to her tower. It's in the
Okay.
middle district.
Awesome. To the middle district. To the tower.
Okay.
Right.
Well, you have to get into the city first.
Ah. All right.
Unless you have any cool ideas to get around that process.
We could always.
If you don't want to be checked at the gates.
Do we want to try?
I will note some context. Last time you guys were in this city, there was firebombs set off in the markets, and you appeared speaking in their senate with a Tavorka at your side.
Thank you for that reminder. So, is there like sewers or like drainage or something that since it's high up in the air, right? The city technically, is there a way for us to sneak in through, say, the sewage system?
Through the tunnels.
Yeah.
Through the tunnels, like you're thinking.
Is it worth trying to sending Zatanna? Or does she have some block all calls?
She's famous, so I mean.
Well, why don't you check? I mean, third time's the charm, right?
Well, you'd think you'd be able to contact her considering your family.
I'm not the one with magic, though. But it
You
seems
don't
like
need magic to contact someone.
I'm sorry. You want me to send a bird out right now? What do you think I have?
A bird? I'm sure you can make it work, Madeline.
Send your sending,
You're gonna-
Gabriel.
Fine, I'll give it a go.
Phil's like halfway in the sewer already. Oh, please.
What do you say, Gabriel?
Greetings, Zatanna Chaucer. The Unveiled are preparing to enter the city. However, sorry. Before this conversation, I'm going to ask Madeline: is it okay? Is Zatanna chill that we can say that Velky is traveling with us?
I mean, she's pretty chill. She doesn't usually get deep into the politics of stuff. You know, she's very much a free bird. But I'm sure she knows we hang out with the Tavorka because my mom and dad know. So
Okay. Well, if she reports us, then it's on you. I just need you to know that. Okay. Now we go into the sending. Greetings, Zatanna Chaucer. My name is Gabriel of the Unveiled. We are traveling into the city with Velky Tavorka. Would you happen to have a discreet way of letting us in?
It does go through, and you get back. Who the fuck are the Unveiled?
Madeline's little friend group.
That's all you get back.
Can I cast another sending?
You can cast another spell.
It's Madeline's little friend group. That she adventures with.
Yeah.
We need your
Tight. Can do. Let's think. And you get like a. Just meet me outside the Arcane Emporium.
Don't we have to get in? I'm assuming we don't have to get into the city for that, right?
The Arcane, the Arcane Emporium is in fact inside the city.
yeah,
I'm already in the sewer.
do we have? We can't use any of the
And then you get a message back, and you're like, oh shit, no, I get you now.
That's my sister for you. I'm just seeing. I'm guessing the expression of Gabriel's face going up and down for all of
just yeah, and then you get just stay where you are.
So what did she say?
He's waiting for your messenger bird.
No, we don't usually fight, okay? But
No, not usually.
you're just about to see a new grievance get written down.
No, she'll meet us here. She'll meet us here. Put that away, Madeline. You've lost enough fights today.
In approximately 15 minutes, Scry takes 10 minutes, 5 minutes, get shit together. What you guys would see is a poof of green smoke right next to Madeline, and a woman who looks to be sort of in her early 40s appear next to her, like raven black hair, green eyes, these green robes. And Madeline, with your perception, you would notice a little bracelet around one of her ankles, and she goes, "Hey, bitch, I can't be out here for too long. Let's go."
Wow.
Are you under house arrest? What's going on?
Sister got an ankle monitor.
Listen. I'm out on bail at the moment. Fucking. And then, do all of you guys consent to a teleportation back inside of the city?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then you all disappear in the same puff of green smoke. And you appear at a little circle in a small wooden room with no doors, no windows, and one door, no windows. It's like 10 feet by 10 feet, and she opens a door latch into what appears to be like a penthouse office / apartment / like bachelor pad sort of thing. My bail officer's gonna be fucking.
Satana, do you want to talk about what's going on?
Listen, that guy who put his hands on my shoulder, he deserved it.
I'm sure he did.
You saw it.
I remember.
Yeah. You can't fireball a guard in a town square and not get into some shit. But, all's well that ends well.
Have you, does Mom and Dad know about this?
She looks at you and goes, "No, and they won't know about this."
Yeah, absolutely not. You don't have to
Listen,
modify.
I know what the youngest siblings can be like. You're all snitches.
No, listen. I'm not going
Let's
to snitch,
keep it.
okay?
Let's keep it under wraps.
Between sisters.
The twins will not know about this either.
Yes, it's sisters. Those are the boys. Okay, we're good.
I'm just checking. You guys want something to drink? Who are you? And she points to you, Lenore. As you see, sort of sorceress-looking woman who's claiming to be a sister of Madeline, even though they look like 20 years apart in age.
Mm-hmm. Could I not have hidden? Yeah, okay.
Real stealth.
You can roll stealth to just immediately disappear into the background.
It's okay. Yeah, as soon as she's called out, Lenore will step forward. Hello, madame.
This is my sister. You don't have to be that formal with her.
Oh, your sister, Verme.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for welcoming us.
Yeah.
Satana?
Keep some. It's nice you got a bit more class circling around your group, I guess. Chad turns around. And who are you? And she points to Bubba Doe.
Yeah. Well, I'll say, that's his sister. The
None other
bigger
than
one.
the classiest nobody. I'll say that.
Oh, geez.
I don't know what's going on with all this. And she kind of like waves her hands around towards you. But I like your vibes. Yep, I am.
Sure.
I'm out on that. I'm out on bail. I don't think anything will come of it. You know, cashing in a few favors, case will be dropped. But got to go through the process, eh?
Absolutely. If you need us to pay for, if you need me to pay for any bill or anything like that, I mean, I can help out.
So what's going on?
No, I
here?
don't
You're
need
wearing,
favors like that.
you're wearing braces of defense too, or what does that want?
Nah, let's just. They want to make sure I'm like not going too far and stuff.
They can do that.
Yeah. This place is. We got some cool shit. Got some cool shit.
I don't know if that's
Speaking of cool shit, as she points at Velky, oh, your family's in some deep shit. Look, we even got posters. And she runs over to one of her cabinets, and Velky, you see like a copy of a portrait from when you were at like a noble event at like 16 years old, and you're like dressed up in all of this finery and makeup, and your hair's like pristinely pulled back, and you're just fucking. You can tell by your face that you like hated having it drawn, and this is what they're using for your wanted poster.
Man, that should be a war crime there.
Oh my god. Why would they use this painting? Is it disgusting?
Well,
And
actually,
you're
that's
dressed up in lots of noble finery.
Need to get the.
Velky, this is good. No one will recognize you now.
Did y'all ever hear about my daughter? She was a cute one.
What?
Used to dress her up like that all the time.
Okay, there's a lot to have to be unpacked there.
Well, it's standard royal dress, no?
Sure.
Ours were a little bit more cultural, but you know, tough work.
Yeah. So what's
Anyway, perhaps we shouldn't say her name out loud. I don't know how many people are listening around, but I think some people are looking for.
Well, considering my sister's thing there, they can't hear. Okay.
You're cutting out a little bit, Richie.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, he just. Oh, he's gone.
I hit him with the scroll of banishment.
Okay.
Nah, like, look, the only one that can probably. Nah, no one can hear. No one can hear.
No one can hear. Awesome.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
And
so, like, what are you guys here for? You just seeing the city again? You brought 2 new guests. Group's expanding.
We're getting ready to kill someone, do a little bit of politics, all of that.
Not in this city. Not in this city.
Well, I mean, all the power to you. That catcher guy's been making a name for himself as well. But she pulls out another wanted poster, and it's like for the murder of 12 senators.
Jesus.
And can I just say, on that wanted poster, he is smiling like a motherfucker. All scumbag smile.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be fun to deal with. I'm assuming the city is mobilizing to go after a particular family.
Oh yeah, they did not take too nicely to your shenanigans. And she sort of gives you like an index finger to the clavicle.
Oh.
Well, I mean, I guess they can't take a joke.
In fact, they fully seized the tap tower. We're not even sure if there will be another Vale crossing.
They've seized it?
Whoa. Hold on.
Oh,
the city of Pithades has seized the tower.
Oh, of course
what are
they
the
did.
other nations doing?
They've been trying to get Katessa to seize theirs, and Vesta's not responding.
Okay. So
Well, this is a good thing. It's not in Klaus to work his hands.
Well, do they plan on
Yeah,
crossing the veil
but-
themselves to go get him? Or are they heading north?
Wait,
more like they're sealing
Huh?
it off so that no one
Klaus
can
is on the
cross?
south? She says surprisingly. No, there's been sightings of him up north.
Where...
We think that he has a way to travel in between, his own personal method.
Fucking hell, they'll never
I
catch
got
him, man.
mine, so
No, they won't.
Well, they can seize all of his assets,
Oh,
including
Gabriel.
you, and you get another tap on the clavicle, Loki.
Madeline's going to step in between her sister and Velky. I don't think we need to scare her. I know her.
I mean,
family's
there'd be a
not-
lot of money for whoever brought potential ransom.
and there'll be a lot of missing
I can
teeth
see where this is
for
going.
bad jokes.
Yeah, no, I'm just pulling your leg. You'll be fine. From me. Maybe not from others.
Well,
We'll
I
give
can
it that when they
try.
come.
I think ransoming me to my father will no longer work. He has what he needs from me.
Well, that's
Are you
depressing.
hiding anything else from him?
I just need him dead.
He's is he still hunting you down? What for?
It seems since I'd seen him in the tap towers, well, not really him, but a version of him, his attitude has changed since I gave up my weapon when we were in... where the fuck was it? Francis' place.
You're in Eurotol. Eurotol.
We're in Europe. Yeah. But yeah, since then, I've just seen him around. He doesn't seem to chase me, which is good for us. But
Why is everyone after you? I don't understand.
I think it was
For,
originally
I think
mainly
for inventions and stuff,
yeah,
right?
what I created before I ran away from home.
Hmm.
And I
But you gave that,
gave it up
right?
to save Ilan Calderon. Seemed worth it.
But they're still after you.
Either way, I will keep my head down while in the city.
What exactly does your father do? What's he got that's so dangerous?
Well, he's working on something in Exodus. I went there for about a week while we were spending our time freely, and I didn't see too much, but I know he's shipping things in and he's moving them somewhere. He's putting together a lot of supplies in one place.
He's building that weapon.
I'd assume so. Every time I try to think of the crimes of my father, there's a haziness to it, like he's keeping me out. I get dreams of morbid scenes, but it feels as though everything he's done to me is so similar I can't tell the difference anymore.
You know, for once I can relate to. I understand how hard it is. But you have to keep sight of the present. Try to remember who's around you. And that you're safe now. As long as you stick by us. If you go out alone, you make bad decisions. That's all I'll say.
Come on, you have to make decisions to make
You'll
bad
be good with
decisions.
us.
Mm-hmm.
Don't change. Either way, I think we gonna be alright. We can take care of each other, right? Gabriel, Francis.
Of course.
No, Madeline.
We'll take care of you, Madeline.
Don't worry, I have some qualms.
I didn't forget you, Madeline.
Next
I
session
remember
can
you
be great.
specifically.
Lenore, I almost forgot. You two. We're gonna stick together. One big
I know.
family.
I know you just said we were going to stick together. However, for this next part, it might be better if Velky stayed here. I was going to introduce Lenore to some of the political giants of Alden.
Oh,
Yeah. Stick a fucking war criminal with me while my parole officer is going to be here in probably 10 minutes.
Yeah, definitely not going to work there.
You haven't got like a
perhaps
cupboard or
then
anything?
I could do something. Why doesn't Schmelky come with me? I'll find a nice den in the woods. We can camp out there.
In the woods?
You forget I'm a druid. I can make a home out of anything.
Right.
Velky, is there much business you need to get done here in Alden? I'm happy to do it on your behalf. Keep your identity safe.
I mean, I was trying to exonerate my name, but I feel like you bringing up my name is a bad idea. Maybe we just leave it for now, and when I kill Klaus, they can all figure out that I'm awesome.
When we kill Klaus,
Right.
it's not something to be done alone. All right. Well, just let me know if you do. Do we have our sending stones yet? No, you still need to make them. Okay. Okay.
You see why we need the setting stones now?
Velky specifically, can you roll me an investigation check, Velky?
Okay.
You notice a secret door behind this door behind.
30, not too bad.
I'm going to DM you something.
Holy!
Oh,
A 30 and a 29
What did he notice?
with disadvantage,
What did he
by the way.
notice?
29 with disadvantage, not too bad.
That's actually.
Sorry to interrupt. Matt, you can absolutely roll insight. My apologies. I did not see the message.
No worries. Just want to vibe check this lovely lady. That's all.
This lovely lady.
This lovely
13.
lady. Okay.
Oh, that's a hard
Wait! No, guys!
Okay, I ain't saying nothing.
For reference, that is a 19. All of my insight
19.
checks of a 7 or lower is an 8. That is a 19.
Our rival talent.
19. Okay. This individual.
Wait.
This individual seems very aloof, first of all. You would not have guessed based on like side by side that her or Madeline are related, especially in demeanor. First of all, they are two very different people. However, especially on a 19, she doesn't seem to be lying. Like, she's genuinely out on bail for casting Fireball on a guard in the middle of a market square because he put his hand on her shoulder.
It was more her, like, perhaps playfully, but was there any truth to her turning in Velky? Was there any truth to her teasing? Anything genuine?
Perfect. Seems like just teasing.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
Yeah, sorry, my apologies. Yeah, just seems like teasing. Please continue, guys. I'm gonna DM Liam something. Stop rolling so high. You're discovering everything. I know I asked for it.
You shouldn't have done it. You shouldn't have done it.
Damn.
Yeah, I shouldn't have asked the flames.
And that's
30.
without fly.
And I'm just gonna
flashing.
forget.
What is the highest theoretical number you can hit on an
You
ability
get a
check?
38.
With 38.
No,
That's
39.
insane.
Jesus.
39. That's actually
No, it's alright.
crazy. Holy.
Well, if we added guidance onto that.
Like I said, I do
How-
have a.
how come?
I get a plus 11 to my intelligence saving throw.
Dude, 39? That's almost as old as Richie. Big number.
God damn.
Damn.
Big number go boom.
Yeah,
Buddy hitting Grunk status, dude. It's over.
Grunk.
I know it is.
We still got you.
drunk.
I thought you died, Pen. But you're still
It's
with
okay.
us.
I'll survive
I'm
somehow.
still here.
I'll
I'm
work
just
it grand.
struggling.
There's just grand unk. So, Aldo, what's going on? Why are you so salty?
We will have a time for this, Madeline. We have a designated time for this tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Yes.
Fucking Velky said Francis smells and like a Telltale Games like goes up at the top left corner.
Francis Diamond back. We'll remember that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, the worst part was the fact that Gabriel didn't have your back as soon as.
It's brutal. It's brutal.
I
Just listen
know.
to Francis
He,
forever.
That's why-
he is unfortunately as honest as he can be. To anyone.
I was like, I can take a.
So you're
pick at
saying you
this
wouldn't lie?
Iron Man.
Okay, he smells,
They
but Gabriel
smell
likes
good.
the smell.
Oh,
Freaky, but
okay.
true.
Right, yeah.
Freaky, but true.
From an objective
No, no,
point of view.
What's back on track, everyone? Trains leaving the station. What are we up to? What's the plans?
guys.
Who's going with who?
I'll probably ask if Lenore would like to go with me to meet the Dawnist reformists. Fuck, I forgot their name.
Dawnlight Reformists.
Dawnlight
You were nearly there.
Reformists, yes. Yes, and everyone else who wants to do boring political diplomatic stuff, they can join.
That is not my wheelhouse. Francis will wish Gabriel the best.
Madeline can go. She knows something. She knows
But
something.
should she?
House for like Lighthouse.
Yeah, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
No. Well, it's either I go with Gabriel or I go and hide with Schmelky.
Smoky smoker.
Well, there's
Lucky
also the
schmoker.
third option if you want to go buy some things. I don't know, like. Oh, Actually,
the way the city is right now, I definitely don't think.
Actually,
I
so
got Velky and
You
Babado's
can
gold
sell
burning a hole in my
things. You can
pocket.
sell.
actually, wait.
Richie, you can sell.
I do.
Imagine.
If someone was able to, it looks like Madeline wants to go with us, so I might leave this task to you, Francis, if that's okay.
Yeah, no, feel free.
Okay. I'm going to ask you to go to a library and see what you can find about the Circles of Hell, in particular the 8th.
You want me to go to a library?
I understand what I'm asking, but
I can go with Francis. I can go. I have a.
You want her to go to a library?
you're there to pull her out when 3 hours have passed.
All right.
All right, Francis. I guess this is an us adventure. The Marshals. Here we go.
The iconic Marshall gang.
Absolutely. Time to
First
bully some
time they ever
nerds.
sent the marshals out to read books. What kind of campaign is this?
You got a party with fucking 4 spellcasters,
world.
man. We're fucked.
Dude, we're cooked. Klaus is gonna
Right.
destroy us.
I think easiest way to go about it. Let's start with Gabriel and Lenore.
Mhm.
I'm gonna leave Liam and also Velky to analyze what I just sent him, and feel free to. I'll give you a bit of time and ask you what you're up to.
Exodus 12.
Yeah, let's cut to the city streets of the Middle District.
I think Gabriel will also run down some context about our last interactions with the Dawnlight Reformers at some point, preferably before before meeting them. So if you want me
Go
to do it
ahead.
now, okay.
Yep.
So Gabriel he'll offer his arm to Lenore because he's a gentleman like that. It's up to her whether she wants to take it or not. Otherwise, we can walk side by side.
She'll take it.
She'll take it. Thank you. And Gabriel will run through a very animated, quick rundown about what happened. The Dawnlight Reformists are the more idealist of the groups in Alden. Alden's a very might is right type of party, type of kingdom. So lots of force of will and stuff like that. The last
Republic.
time, yeah, Republic. There you go. That's the
Don't call it a kingdom; it'll offend them.
Okay, well, Gabriel will add that. Yes. And we head to the Dawnlight. We're heading to Dawnlight Reformists, where we help them out, because there were oh god, I'm so sorry. This is a while ago. I'm reading my notes and they're a little incomplete. Okay, we did a job for them a long time ago to pass a message on, because I think people that were digging underneath their lives were in danger or whatever, and they had the idealist perspective of saving them and getting them out. So we passed on the message, and so we formed good relations with them. There are some other factions within the Senate as well. There's the Radiant Concord. They're conservative, wealthy, full of people with high charisma and will use underhanded tactics. There's the Arcane Vanguard. Their interests are mostly in the arcane. And that's pretty much a quick rundown of what's going on. But specifically, we're on the Dawnlight Reformists, so if you want to make relations with them, appeal to altruism, goodness, and yeah, you'll be fine.
What I'll mention as well with the minor stuff to jog everyone's memories, there was a massive strike.
Yes.
It was a strike that was being discussed in the Senate, and the ruling party decided that they were going to come down like a storm on these unions, and break the disorder. And essentially, the miners had locked themselves within the mines under the city, and they were going to get dragged out, or they were going to cave in the mines, was what they were basically going. They were like, they did the whole, like, one group starts, the rest of them will start. The Dawnlight Reformers, like, essentially got outvoted, and this thing was going to happen. So the party relayed a message, essentially letting the miners know that they were going to get caved in or dragged out. There was a load of like essentially corporate armies that were after them, and the party successfully relayed the message, got all of the workers out of there before the crackdown hit, and that's why. And it was the leader of the Dawnlight Reformers that gave the party this mission, so they had to kind of get through the city and deliver this message.
And so, yeah, Gabriel will relay that to you.
Yes.
Yeah, we're walking by side of Lenore's nodding. Is this gonna take like 30 minutes? Can we say
Something like that.
all
Yeah.
this information?
Something
It'd
like
be
that.
like it'd be like a 30-minute walk. It's a massive city.
Well, we've arrived here now. When you are ready, I can call him down and you can meet one another. It will most likely branch out into a larger meeting with all of the factions of Alden, where you'll be able to speak to the political leaders of Alden. But for now, it is simply the Dawnlight Reformists.
So you walk into the Senate chambers that represent the Dawnlight Reformists, and are met with a massive queue to the front desk.
Oh dear.
As the start of it is the Hall of Petitions and External Registry. And you see bureaucracy in front of you, the bureaucracy that only Pythides could manufacture is in full speed. It's like nothing you've ever seen, Lenore.
Do I spot Senator
It's-
Varen? Oh, sorry, you're still going.
It's this big sort of facade is the first thing you notice with your massive passive insight.
Uh-huh.
Cool air, nice breeze coming through. You're at the center, so it's very high up in the city. And the main chamber stretches beneath a huge ceiling painting. So above you in this massive office, sculpted onto the ceiling like one of those grand Vatican churches is like, classic, like, democracy in action. It's like petitioning citizens, big Senate chambers, dramatic Senate hearings, all that kind of stuff. Judges receiving tribute, senators with laurel wreaths and maps and scrolls. It's like ancient Rome. And the floor is like this lovely polished marble. Long desks stand in ordered rows stacked with tablets, tied bundles of correspondence, wax trays, seal presses. It is a mad machine that you have just walked into. Clerks are arguing over dates, jurisdictions. It's extremely full, but it's chaotic in a weird way. It's like ordered chaos. How are you guys navigating this?
Do I see Senator Varen anywhere?
Not here.
Okay.
This seems like the reception.
Okay, well, how long's the line? I don't want to push through the line, but we have to.
The line, like, you stand there and wait for a minute, and you're like, oh, we're going to be here for about an hour and a half.
Okay, let me think of a way that we could just get through.
I've finally found the way to combat level 13 parties. Democracy and bureaucracy.
Why don't you send a sending?
No,
sorry. Go on, Lenore. Feel free to cook as well, as you are seeing this utter madness. Like, full autocracy, there's no other option. That's what you've been raised on, kings and queens, and this is strange.
Yeah, paperwork. Hey, we're the DMV right now. Yeah, heard.
Yeah, like the turbo DMV.
Sir Dragonis, could you describe this senator to me?
Can you describe the senator for me, Marcus?
God.
First of all, half-elf man, which would be a strange concept to you, Lenore, but half elf-ish. Let me grab what he looks like. Sorry, give me 1 sec.
It's okay if it's not established right now. Just could
no, I've got it.
Describe him to Lenore for the purposes of finding.
Yes. Blonde hair, green eyes, slender, half elf, elegantly dressed.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, you know what? Oh, sorry, you go.
No, go ahead. What's up?
I was just gonna say, like, you know what? We're the Unveiled. Like, we spoke to the entirety of the Alden's political stuff. Like, I reckon fine. I'm Gabriel of the Unveiled, which is even better. I think Gabriel might head towards the front of the line, go up to the receptionist and say, I apologize. I understand that a lot is waiting on you, but all good, Pen. but I have some urgent matters to discuss with Senator Varen urgently. We have recently come into new information, and this cannot wait. And I will activate my glamour weave that Gabriel gave, so that I have butterflies around me.
There's definitely a guy who's talking to the receptionist as you butt in their conversation. They both look at you like you're the biggest dickhead on planet Earth. I think first of all, I would like to cut back. I'll have a roll from you. It'll be extremely high DC because who the fuck pushes to the front of lines is like, this is my agent is my thing is more important than you. But I would like to cut back to Lenore as well.
Quick, if it's a persuasion, could I help?
Absolutely, you can roll up to the front of the line as well. What would you like to add?
Well, not to metagame. Gabriel, what's your persuasion bonus?
My persuasion is +10.
Maybe I should roll.
You guys can both roll if you want to add something on top of that.
Okay.
As well, man. So if you're like flashing seals and you're like, I'm a fucking envoy, yeah. Totally up to you. You have the floor.
I would probably bust out. What would King Alaric have given me as like a seal? Would it be a ring? Would it be a? I have my pedigree, but that wouldn't really say anything.
You would have signet rings. You would have official like scrolls of recognition with like full Brunark handwriting, but written into common with like translations. He would have given you just about everything you can imagine to prove your identity and the identity of Brunark as a kingdom. And you'd have so much stuff with the philosophy of like, you can forge some of this, you cannot forge all of this.
Mm-hmm. And just add a game question. This is a faction that would very much care about the stag, or no?
You're unsure of that, but you're sure that they would absolutely want to know about a southern kingdom.
Okay. Fair enough. Thank you kindly. Yeah, as we sidle on up, I think Lenore would try to mollify this poor individual who's waited God knows how long in this line. Pardon, sir. We really appreciate your patience with this. Such a line crazy day, huh? Is it always like this? Excuse me, sir. I am Lenore Lodievena von Brunark. I am of the Southern Kingdom of the Brunark Legions. I'm visiting this kingdom on behalf of Gabriel of the Unveiled. And I'll kind of gesture to Gabriel beside me. We are here to meet with, what was his name again? I'm so sorry. What was
I don't know his first name. Senator Varen is what I'll be saying because I know his last name.
Senator Varen. We are here to meet with Senator Varen on behalf of I'm so sorry. I'm blanking so hard. My apologies. What is the gray stag?
The Ashen Stag.
Ashen Stag, thank you. To discuss matters of the Ashen Stag, a threat that, from what I understand and have been advised upon, threatens all Northerners.
Both of you two give me persuasion checks.
Okay.
Good luck. Could be better.
The 31 helps. I think he's sort of.
I get a D4. I get a D4. It doesn't matter.
You get a D4.
Go ahead.
I'll do it anyway, just in case. It could be a 4. Yep.
Oh, okay, perfect. 22. So, Gabriel, you approach, and you're sort of given like this guy looks at you like you're a massive dickhead. The receptionist, who's sort of like middle-aged, high widow's peak human man, and he's like looks so fed up, and he looks at you and just raises his hands like, "What the hell, dude? Like, there's clearly a line." And as you approach Lenore, holding an official seal, talking about existential threats from the South and the Unveiled. I think he just looks towards the guy he's serving and just goes, "Back of the line." And the guy's like, it's ridiculous. And the guy just kind of makes eye contact with the person who's currently petitioning for something, makes eye contact with one of the guards, and the individual gets the message and makes his way to the back of the line.
So sorry, urgent matters.
Oh,
You have my attention.
Oh, he's here.
Says the clerk.
You wish to
Oh.
meet with Senator Vale
That is correct.
regarding diplomatic establishment
Diplomatic
from an
establishment.
empire I've never
Yes.
heard of.
That is correct. From lands far, far from here.
Right. Can I look at that seal?
I'll give him
He
a
says
copy.
to
Give him
you,
a copy. I'll give him a copy of the seal.
Kind of unscrolls, reads, puts it down on the table, looks it over with a magnifying glass. Well, you're official, it seems. Please wait for one moment. The senator will be with you shortly. Next. And after about 5 minutes, you're met by 2 guards in full armor, except for their helmets, which they're carrying under their arms in one arm, with the other hand that seems to be on the hilt of long swords inside of their scabbard. And 2 of them approach the both of you and go, "The envoy and Gabriel of the Unveiled. Please hand your weapons over. We're going to escort you to Senator's office."
Very well. I don't have any weapons to hand over.
And any... he points to your staff.
Oh, right, my
Absolutely.
staff. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Hold the staff. Actually, I'm not attuned to any staff anymore, by the way. I'm not attuned to Graveyard of
It'd
Nations
be...
or...
Yeah, you are wearing wizard robes, so they'd want your focuses and those sorts of things.
Okay, sure, you can take my robes. I'm hopefully wearing something underneath.
Yeah, your robes wouldn't. It's not necessarily the robes. It's more like arcane focuses that you use, because you can't use the robes as a focus.
Okay, the clockwork box then.
Yeah.
I kind of gesture to my ensemble where no weapons are visible, and I just kind of give like a polite shrug.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think you two, if they send like Francis or something, like he's getting a pat down, but I think you two are relatively unassuming.
Yeah.
So I think you're good on this.
Yo, I got so many weapons, big dog. We're good.
Yeah. I think with the persuasion checks, and yeah, I don't think, yeah, you two are seen as essentially visible threats by these guys. Oh, how wrong they are. And you are escorted up to an office. Makes clear that these two are Senate guards. Pretty up there in the Pythides military. And they escort you up through corridors and courts in the upper city, where the noise of governance is taking place. The building you enter is older than the halls you were just in. Infinitely richer. Veined marble floors, walls inlaid with like green stone, gold, jade, ruby, diamonds, those sorts of things. Like absolutely austere. Bronze braziers with like blue flames coming from them. high windows along each side of these halls, looking out into the lower levels of Exodus, and then on the not Exodus, Pythides, and then on the tips of your of where the horizon is, sort of drop off, where the plateau ends. And you're brought to a pair of tall doors, banded in dark wood and a sort of worked bronze, and they halt before opening the doors. And what you see is it's like a composed luxury inside. The chamber is broad and high-ceilinged, framed by these tall arch windows that look west over the lower rings of Exodus and the plains beyond. The afternoon light spills across the polished marble and rich layered carpets that he's got in his office. Shelves of law scrolls line the walls, military treaties, history books. And there's busts lining the walls of old reformers and various statesmen and women. On another wall in this chamber hangs a painted map of Alden in gold leaf and ink so fine it seems like it's almost lit up from within. On a table nearby, you see crystal decanters and cups and fresh fruit, and the whole room is beautifully perfumed. And at the far end of the chamber, overlooking one of the windows, stands a half-elf man. And he doesn't catch your eye first because he almost seems part of the decoration, like he belongs here. Slender, composed, elegantly dressed. He's got this silver-streaked blonde hair, and as he turns around, his sort of piercing green eyes catch you with almost like this unsettling clarity. His bearing is very calm and professional, but you can't help on your insight, Lenore. There's a hint of excitement behind it, without restlessness. In front of you stands another very composed diplomat. It's easy to tell that. Princess Lenore Elodia Werner von Bernard. That is your name, correct?
Pardon, which said that? The diplomat? Or
Kalis Veyron, the senator. Did you use princess or duchess to the clerk?
Well, if she showed her
If you-
pedigree, it would demonstrate that she's technically a princess, but as a liaison, she's going under her patrilineal title of duchess.
I guess what I'm trying to say is he would use whatever title you told the clerk. So if you told the clerk princess, he'll use princess here.
Oh, she said duchess.
Duchess. So you'd go, yeah, Duchess Lenore Elodia Werner von Bernard. And he looks towards Gabriel and goes, and I recognize your face as well.
It has been a while, Senator Veyron. It is good to see you.
He gestures inwards to the office with an open hand and says, please. You must forgive the security. Pythides is in a poor mood, and war preparations make even dull men feel quite theatrical. Under other circumstances, I would have offered you better hospitality. At present, I'm forced to settle for good wine and armed oversight, as the two guards walk in to the room as well. But what I can offer is my personal attention, which seems to go at a premium these days, against my best wishes.
If you might recall, the last time that my party was here in Pythides, we had spoken to the Senate about opening up the gateway for the South once more, and we appealed to your country as a means of passage through the Vale. And I understand that it has been quite discouraging to have your ships bombed. But I wanted to show you that it was still a successful venture, and that there is much opportunity in the south. And similarly, the south can also benefit from relations in the north. Here is where I introduce Duchess Brunark, Duchess von Brunark here, Duchess von Brunark here, in the hopes of forming bonds between the north and the south as early as possible.
When I was informed but 5 minutes ago that a royal envoy from a kingdom unknown to our republic had arrived with the very people who once stood before our Senate, warning of treachery beyond the veil, I confess both of you are very much a gift in these times. A state beyond the barrier, please. Tell me of this Brunark kingdom.
He gestured for us to come in and sit. Is he still standing? Is he sitting?
He would take a seat and pour himself some fine-looking wine from the decanter, from the crystal decanter. He would offer each of you some as well.
Yeah, as he sits, the Lord would sit. Just like a vibe check. Does Gabriel? Does he seem comfortable with this guy?
Does he seem comfortable? As in, does Gabriel
Do
seem
you
comfortable
see?
with him?
Do you? Sorry, pardon the pun.
No,
Do you
that's
seem
fine. That's fine.
comfortable?
Gabriel took it upon himself when he saw how distressed the senator was, that he accepted the mission to do the. Gabriel accepted it personally. That mission to save the people from being caved underneath. So they have pretty good relations, I like to think, Gabriel and Senator Varen. It's pretty. Gabriel will also motion to you, just speak comfortably. You're in good hands here.
Okay. This is all correct, Senator, and thank you for seeing us on such short notice. Normally, I'm sure you'd appreciate an appointment, so your patience is much appreciated. It is true I come from the kingdom of Brunark. Quite a distance from here, and she'll kind of give a cheeky smile to Gabriel, considering in the past 24 hours we've been through like 5 portals.
Level 13.
Level 13. I admit I am awestruck by the differences and similarities between our hemispheres. With that being said, I am eager to learn more about your place, your home, and your culture. We are here with a mission in mind. It is my intention to broker an alliance with my own family, my kingdom, and yourself. That is why I'm here. That is why I'm here with the Unveiled, and I'll get nod to Gabriel.
Oh, that's really. Senator, do you have any questions for the Brunark Kingdom?
I think I was like,
Could I please have a look at your official papers?
Of course.
and he puts on a pair of gloves before handling them. A common practice. And he spends out 2 or 3 minutes in silence, just looking over various papers, house seals.
Well, you have me convinced. Maybe some of this could be forged, but certainly not all of it to a degree like this. I am convinced of these
of the authenticity, and for now, you have not given me reason to doubt that this Brunark place is real.
I am concerned to hear you say this, Senator. Is forgery a common issue in the North? Or has it been a more prevalent issue as of late for you?
I've trusted you, and he kind of looks towards Gabriel, with far worse secrets than I'm about to tell you now, so why not? Forgery has been bad recently. Relations have been slow, our diplomatic processes have been slowing down. The Arctic houses, especially the Tavorka Corporation, are crafty. They have been bombarding us with forgery, false documents, false leads. Shipping routes we've thought our spies had found, only to there to be nothing there. They're sending us on a goose hunt that has never been seen before. The likes of this kingdom, and it hardens my heart to say that our processes are not holding up to this. So, yes. Forgery is common as of the last month or two, but nothing so bold as this. And it seemed like your friend Velki, who happened to be Tavorka's daughter, was not overly keen on her father from when she spoke inside of that Senate.
This remains true.
Please, continue, Duchess.
Well, if possible, I would like to alleviate or ameliorate any concerns you may have. Tell me, what would bring you comfort? How could I possibly prove to you that the Brunark Kingdom is earnest in our desire and our ambition to create alliances between ourselves and you?
That is the million gold question. Given that a barrier stands between our realms, thought to be impassable for generations, and it may just be impassable for generations more. Should we choose to not activate our tap tower during the next Veil crossing, I likely will never be able to lay eyes upon this kingdom. However, diplomacy is important, even if our people may never meet. I would like to hear or read some writing, some signs of culture independent from our northern ways of development. Music, plays. Art is excellent. It evolves freely. And it's not something you can really fake. So while I may not lay eyes upon this kingdom to prove it through eyewitness, some writings would help, which he motions to the scrolls and seals in front of him, is becoming evidently clear.
Well, you are quite fortunate to have found yourself in the company of someone who quite enjoys literature. And I'll reach into my bag and I'll pull out some journals that she has where she practiced common by translating Brunark poetry. And she'll hand over one of these personal journals. This is from my personal store, but you should be able to read it just fine. Granted, there might be some mistakes. I had to teach myself your language.
And you speak it with a lovely accent. Well, I believe that this is certainly something that should be brought up before our Senate chambers. Sadly, for the meantime, mobilization seems to be the common topic. Next hearing tomorrow morning, I will do what I can. Compile a bill towards the entire Senate that we should hear you out as a group. Sadly, I am one of over 100 officials that run our country. I cannot make decisions for us all. That is the president's job. Of course, with our blessing and our vote. I noticed you mentioned it was a kingdom. We used to be one, but through a great tragedy, we placed power into the hands of the people, and over the last 2 centuries, and he kind of looks downwards with this sad expression on his face. Seems as though they're trying to take that power back. That's why I'm here. That is my role, to ensure that that process, which we worked so hard for, is not taken out of the hands of the people. That was the disorder that you likely witnessed downstairs in action.
Well,
Oh, God.
go ahead. No, go ahead.
Oh, go ahead. No, go. Pop off, King.
No, I was just gonna be like, well, thank you for your time, Senator Varen. We will prepare. Well, maybe perhaps not me, unless you'd like me to, Duchess. But it would be good if you could prepare something for the hearing. The Senate chambers tomorrow.
Please, I don't mean to put a pin in your enthusiasm. Tomorrow I will petition for them to hear you in the chambers.
Oh, I see.
We are not in a diplomatic state where we can invite people to listen to their governance. For now, there's important talks going on.
I see.
However, I believe that, divided as some of us may be in that chamber, in the evidence you've presented me, I think your voice will more than want to be heard. So do prepare something, but I cannot promise you, sadly, any form of expediency.
That's quite all right. Senator Varen, I wanted you to know when I requested the Brunar Kingdom to send diplomatic envoys to the north, and I thought about who would I like to introduce them to first. Was it my hometown of Katessa, or Uritol, or other places we'd been to? But I wanted you to know I thought of you and chose you specifically. That though sometimes the work you do may seem small in the light of all this, it is one I value quite greatly. And this partnership is one that I deeply cherish.
You flatter me. This country was built on the idea that the pen is indeed mightier than the sword. For a long time. And you see, there's almost like this jaded expression behind his eyes, and you really see his age here. He's sort of well into his middle ages. And for a long time, I thought that to be truth. Recent times have me questioning that. It is nice to hear there are some that think we can talk about things before we go punching about them.
Absolutely. So long as you and I are here, those people will always exist. It is an agenda we will continue to propagate to everyone we meet.
And he turns towards you, Lenore, and goes, "It was a pleasure meeting you. Allow us to stay in touch." And he walks back to his desk and opens a drawer and puts 2 sending stones down on the table. He picks up one of them and slides the other one towards you, Lenore, and goes, "I cannot promise that they will work across the Vale, but for as long as you find the North your home, please contact me and I will try to keep you updated on the progress of I don't know the word, like making this official, of our nation bearing recognition to Brunark as a free and independent country. You left me much to work with. Thank you."
As soon as he rose, I think Lenore would have risen as well. Thank you, Senator, and thank you again for your time. I have a good feeling about this.
You'll have to meet 100 more of me.
They're far less nice than you, Senator. I think as we leave the building, Gabriel will turn to Lenore and say, "Well, step 1 is complete. How did you find him? How is diplomacy here in the north compared to the south?"
In truth, it is quite refreshing.
Refreshing. I would have thought those long lines would, take the wind out of your sails. It's rather suffocating.
The bureaucracy does seem to be quite cumbersome, at least from an immediate observation. But I love my kingdom. I love my family. I believe the senator put it that it is a rarity to find people who would rather speak rather than throw punches. I myself prefer to speak. You will find the other Brunarks to be less inclined.
I'm glad they sent you.
Me too. I can't imagine the princess, as much as I love her, handling that as patiently. Again, with love to her. She's wonderful.
Of course, but your skills in talking are smooth and honestly much better than mine. I've been the spokesperson for the Unveiled for some time now, but honestly, if it were up to me, I would just barge to the front of the line and demand things myself. Bureaucracy and diplomacy does tire me out a little, but you excel quite well in it.
I believe you give yourself too little credit, Sir Jonas. You have made it this far, and as far as I can tell, you have exceeded on every step of the way.
Better now that you're here. I believe the party will truly benefit from your presence, Duchess Lenore. It is a pleasure.
And likewise, I hope to continue to prove myself useful to you, despite everything this... And she'll gesture kindly to the strange city around her. The place has to offer.
And I will note, Lenore, the wine you had, not quite as good as Brunark.
Oh, the terroir is lacking in the north. No. Oh.
Shame.
Not quite as nice. The Brunarks can at least do, the Brunarks can do alcohol well.
That reminds me, Gabriel.
Yes?
And I'll reach into my bag and I'll pull a bottle of wine I have.
Oh, I apologize. I don't drink.
That is fine. It's not water.
Yeah, bullshit, Gabriel.
It is what?
It is not water.
Oh, no, I meant I don't drink alcohol. It's not something I'm usually akin to doing. I usually prefer hot teas, but if you'd like, I'd still accept it anyway. I'm sure Francis will down this in a single go.
That is fine. We can treat it as a raw. We can heat it up.
Okay, well, I suppose a glass would not hurt.
Oh, this is where it
Nice.
spirals.
Well, I would hate to push you, but I only offer because this is from King Alaric's personal stores. And that's what we could open. If we could open it up before perhaps the next big encounter, if you catch my drift.
All right, very well. Smooth talker you are, you've convinced a non-drinker to drink alcohol. Very well then, I look forward to this.
Okay, let's. I'm gonna go to back to this. I think start a next session. Just wanna touch on, because I know we're getting up there in time. Just want to touch on Velki. Doing anything with that, or just leaving it be? What I sent you.
That's what. I guess I don't know. Have I been cast out already? My initial thing would be to question Madeline's sister. It's like, this is your fucking play. Why this shit? Oh well, she didn't have any windows, did she?
She didn't have any windows in the teleportation room. You don't want windows in your teleportation circle room.
Yeah. She had another big room, yeah.
Yep. She had like this essentially a penthouse apartment in the middle district.
Yeah, I guess I would probably want to question her a bit at first. But I mean, it can wait. I mean, up to y'all. We're almost like 40 hours.
We can wait. I think we're going to cut the session off there. Awesome session, guys. And get ready for your grievances. Start a next session. Rich will literally come in, land at everyone for 10 minutes, and then be like, gotta go, guys.